light, be shining in the dark. Woo! I'm even dressed like I'm ready for a party. Woo! Let's go dancing. Let's go to the party. Woohoo, woohoo. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to party with me? Let's party. Let's party. On the bottom of the deck is a Two of Cups, which is the love story, the ultimate love story. Wanting his divine Venom to be there with him. That's his wish. Cups. You're full of love. You're full of joy. You're full of peace. You're full of life. And you're feeling connected to the source. Live it in a balanced format. So everything is being taken care of. All the responsibilities that need to be taken care of. And all the other things that need to be taken care of to keep that joy, to keep that happiness, to keep that play.
Hello everyone, this is Cynthia Toet, your FlipN Life cheerleader. And the reason why I want to be on a TV series show is because for the last year or so I've been on this journey that has a hidden love story in it. And the love story is so big that it's too much for anybody to handle when I start telling it to them. I have to give it to them in pieces, but I'm so excited about the story. Pieces is like, how can I just give it in pieces? You got to hear the whole thing. But it's so big and people are not used to this hidden love story, how I have to share it to come out all like it does. Because it almost seems like a fairy tale dream. How can someone just be so happy every day, believing in this love story that's going on, that she's falling deeply and completely in love with herself by holding on to this love story? Hello, hello, hello everyone. This is Cynthia Toet, your TV host for Your Hidden Love Story, episode 23. Can you believe it? Episode 23. That means I've been doing this for almost 6 full months. Crazy, huh? And this episode is about feeling of success, because we want to already feel successful. We shouldn't have to wait for it. Let's go ahead and be successful right now in what it is that we've done, what it is that we're doing, what is our journey in life. Let's feel that feeling of success right now. We don't need to wait for it. We don't have to do something else. We don't have to prove anything to anybody else. The reason why I come on to this show is because I really believe that our whole lives have been misled and misguided by our lower emotional feelings. What do I mean by our lower emotional feelings? I believe that our lower emotional feelings have been leading us and guiding us and saying this is the way life is, when I truly believe that life really starts from love and above. The feelings from love and above, what do I mean by that? Love, happiness, joy, passion, desire, excitement. Let's get this life moving, not from this one of lack, less than, not good enough, go to your room, be quiet, shh, I don't have time for you. All of those things that by the time we got done and growing up, I mean, by the time we got old enough to move out of our home, we've already been shut down. We've already been not told to speak our voice. You know, we don't have time to hear you. Go over there and ask somebody else what it is that you need to know, because you sure in the heck aren't good enough to figure this out on your own. Your feelings aren't right. You better go get guidance from somebody else. When it's like, no, I mean, we were born awesome. We were born amazing. We were born wowsome, right? We had this wowsome side of our lives that we should have been able to embrace, enhance, and move forward within our lives to be this awesome, amazing, beautiful person we are. You like my hair and my, the reason why I wore yellow today is because I had a dream last night. Now, and I don't know if you guys know, I had concussions when I was younger, so I hadn't been able to remember my dreams, and so I've been working on that. And my my brother's got to take in. He's got to make sure he gets a compliment in there too. But I couldn't remember my dreams. And then talking to Kathleen and Kathleen Diane, she kind of helped led me and guide me to putting this, I think it's called Cenolite crystal underneath my pillow. And plus I listened to an affirmation that helps you remember your dreams at night. And I tell you, those two things put together is really helping me a lot. So anyhow, the dream last night was I kept looking for my yellow dress. So when I woke up, I was looking for my yellow dress to wear, you know. So I'm letting the universe lead me and guide me still, even through my dreams. I'm allowing that to be. You know, I thank you so much for all the compliments. I really, really, really appreciate it. I'm still allowing the universe to lead me and guide me because I believe the universe has a big message. I believe that it is going in this awesome, amazing direction. As long as we can open our eyes, we can open our not just our eyes, because it's not really the eyes that are also seeing it. It's like everything that's around us, to be more present, to be more aware. Let's see, if nobody else was telling me anything, what would the universe be telling me to do? How would the universe lead me and guide me? Because when I'm listening to the universe and the universe is calling, it makes me feel awesome. It makes me feel special. It makes me feel like, wow, what a beautiful world this is. It makes me feel like this is a magical place. We're living in this magical place, on this magical journey, on this planet that floats out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, isn't that crazy, amazing already? So it's like, I'm going, well, how can we change our vibration level up? What can I do as a TV host to enhance more of a seed into our knowingness, besides all the clearing that, you know, we teach throughout the show and the program? What can we do to actually be living every day as we are already in that successful feeling of a way? Living every day knowing that everything that you're doing in any which way that you're going, you don't have to question it. You get to admire it. You get to love it. You get to feel it. You get to experience life in this most beautiful way. You get to enjoy what the universe is saying to you without anybody else speaking anything into your ear, telling you that you need to be doing this. You're not doing that good enough. You ought to go seek this help out. I mean, I tell you what, I have sought so much help out there to find, you know, most of the time I seek it out there, but when I come back into my internal self, into my present self, into my knowingness self, into my now self, is when I'm really most content, most happy, most joyful, most like playful. Yeah, playful is one of those higher emotional feelings of a way too, you know. All right, and so, you know, since I like to run this first 30 minutes as like a TV hosting program, I got my little commercials going on too, and I got the perfect commercial for this show right here, right now, just for you.
what do I mean by feeling of success? I mean, let that shine within you radiate outwardly. Let it shine so bright that you feel that shine within. Allow yourself to feel the worthiness and the deservingness of everything that comes through your life. Be grateful and thankful for everything. And you already are successful. You're wise, you're amazing, you're capable, and you're trusting. You're all of these things. Just know that you are these things for yourself. You're already abundant. You're already peaceful. You're already graceful. You're confident. Be confident. Be confident for the soul that you're here, why you're here, the person that you are, because you're very confident in yourself. Be blessed. Be amazed. Be comfortable. Be independent, because you don't have to, but you should be that independent, awesome, amazing soul that you were actually brought into this world to be. You are deserving. You are successful. You are worthy. Feel that self-radiant within inside of you shine out, because you are enough, you are important, you are adequate. Be that happy soul that you are, because that happiness actually allows that shine to shine even more. Be pleased for yourself and for others, and be forgiving and accepting and loving and kind and caring. And live in the now, because the now is where we have this awesome, amazing feeling. And have faith in the future. And we have to let go of the things in the past so we can live in the now, and don't think too far out in the future. Just have faith in it and enjoy your life that you're having right now. Be kind and caring, and let that shine that's inside of you radiate out. Then I bet you will start feeling that feeling of success right now, here today.
Well, I want to take time out to say hello to everyone, Kathleen and Gregory and Sunny, and we have Harry Be Happy in the house. Thank you so much for coming and showing up. I really appreciate everybody coming in, and I really love those regulars that are just here no matter what goes on. I don't ever even have to remind them about the show, that they're just here. I really love you guys for just being here all the time. It really makes the world to me. And please remember to like the channel while you're here, and subscribe if you haven't, and share it to others so others get to hear this kind of beautiful message too, because I really believe the world needs uplifting in a spiritual way, in a happy way, in a vibrant, to bring our vibration level up. So yeah, always here. You got me. Okay, I got my water too. Woo, woo, woo. And Kathleen, she got a water. She got a bottle and a can. Yeah, mine's not in a can. Mine's still in a bottle. So anyhow, again, I'm coming on to feel that success within. I want you guys to feel the shine that you really are. Feel that shine within you, that do the things that you love to do what it is that you love to do, so that shine within you is radiating outward. So no matter where you're going, everybody can feel that radiation of that shine within you, and they're going, ooh, I want some of that. Ooh, that feels good. Ooh, I want to be in that spot. I want to be in that space, because you guys are all really worthy. And you're all deserving. You're deserving to be the awesome, amazing, beautiful person that you're truly, really meant to be in the first place. You're not only worthy, you're deserving to have that. You're deserving to be feeling that gratefulness, to feel that successfulness, because we're all successful in this awesome, amazing, beautiful way. Just, how life works. We wake up in the morning and the air is still in the, here for us to breathe, and we can get up and we can get our clothes on or take a shower, whatever it is, to enjoy the simple things in life. Know that everything that you're doing is a successful movement. Be wise. You all are wise. We don't have to be wise. We are wise. We just have to use that part of our mind, that wisdom, and know that you're capable. You're capable of doing these things. Don't be telling yourself, I can't, I don't know if I'm good enough, I don't know if I have time for this. Give yourself the time. Know that you are capable of doing anything and everything that your heart desires. We just have to trust, and we have to put the trust into ourselves that, hey, I can do this. This is what I want to do, and this is what my heart desires, and I'm going to go ahead and do it. Like me last year, I wrote a book. I wrote a book. I mean, how crazy amazing is that? I wrote a book. It's called Flipping Your Emotional Story Around to Better. That's what I had to do. I mean, when my life got, so it's like it was crashing down on me hard. Everything in my life changed last year to what I thought life was, or who I thought I was going to be, or who I was going to be with, or where I thought I was going to be, or what. Everything changed. It's like, it came at a lightning speed pace. So we have to know that we have to trust that we are quite capable of allowing change to happen at the pace that it happens, because that's how we allow abundance in. To allow that abundance in, what kind of abundance? Yeah, this kind of abundance. See, woo, we got that money coming in. But, it's not about the money. It's about what the money does for us. It gives us freedom. It gives us flow. It allows us to be this awesome, amazing person that we really, truly are. Be grateful. Be grateful for what life gives us every day. I mean, be grateful that we have water to drink. We have it in a can. We have it in a bottle. We have it out of the kitchen sink. We have it in the lake. We have it in the river. I mean, we need to be grateful for the very small things. What I'm grateful for is the birds and the butterflies and the bees. I love those things that are flying around because they're always telling me stories. When the birds fly over my home and there's two birds, it's telling me a love story for sure, for certain, to know that we are awesome, amazing people, and it's okay to love that awesome, amazing person we are, and to be confident in that love, and to bless the things that come our way, to bless the things that are around us, to bless those others that may need a little blessing within their day, and be comfortable for the person that you really are, because we all are independent in this own kind of way, because there's not two of us that are alike out there. Each one of us have this own little way that is us, because we are the only one that has lived our life, has lived our journey exactly the way that we have, that makes us very independent. And be comfortable within your own soul. Be comfortable within your own body. Be comfortable within your own mind. We really have to be watching what the mind is telling us on a regular basis, because it takes 1 second, just 1 second, for a negative thought to come into our mind, and that 1 second goes 90 seconds, takes 90 seconds to flip that script around to a better script, so it is no longer trying to take over the body, the mind, and the soul, where it weakens us. So, and you guys are all deserving of this. Every one of us are deserving of this, because we are here living this life, and it is our life to be able to feel that worthiness within, and know that you're good enough right now, here today. You don't have to do anything else to adjust, to fine tune, to be that good enough person. You are good enough. The only thing you can do is keep living your life and keep enhancing it to be this better life that you truly want it to be. And it's important to know that you are important. You're adequate. Be happy. Be happy. I mean, you know what? That is part of my funnest part of life, is just being happy. I've had people in the last few years tell me, Cynthia, you're just too happy. I just can't, back away. You're too happy. And I go, no. Okay, well, I'll step out of my happy state. And what does that put me in? Oh, now I'm sad, and now I'm depressed, and now I'm not good. I don't feel good enough. Why do I want to go there if I'm already happy? Who is to say? Maybe I'm too happy for maybe someone else that hasn't found that happiness, but believe me, all I want to do is to embrace and infuse that happiness within them, so they can get out of their sad moment, so they can get out of the depressed moment, so they can get out of their less than lack moment mindset of thinking. Be pleased for yourself, but not only be pleased for yourself, be pleased for others, for their journey, for their position, wherever they're at with their journey. Be pleased. See the good things in them, and forgive them. Forgive yourself for anything that made you feel like you were not already whole and complete and good enough. And forgive others for anything that you think that they're not complete or whole enough, or they're not worthy enough to be in your whatever. Is because we have to go through that forgiveness to allow this flow, to allow this function to go through. Be more accepting. of this beautiful process that life gives us in this loving, amazing way. It is so important to live in the now, the right now, because we only got right now. Yesterday is already gone. 5 minutes ago is already gone. 10 years is already gone. Just bring our mindset into the now. Where is it that you're awesome, you're amazing, you're special, you're one of a kind, you're unique. We need each and every one of you to do exactly what it is that you're here to do, because we all have a purpose to enjoy this life. And remember, as we're enjoying it and going through our process and going forward, remember to be kind and caring, and allow that shining person within yourself to shine, to radiate outwardly to the world, because this world needs it. Some of the things that I listen to help me, you know me, I'm always like to promote other people's stuff, but some of the things I listen to is, one of the things is Louise Hay. She has actually been in my life, in my journey for over 30, maybe even 35 years. And one of the things I have it down in my description, so you guys can go listen to it after the show. Don't go do it now, because I want you here now. It's change your life forever. And all it is giving you these positive feedbacks, you know, about who it is that you are, almost like the things that I just said in the show already. And then there's another person that I want to recommend, and that's Jason. I don't know if I'm going to say the last name right. Stephenson. Let me see if Stephenson. And it's I am Affirmations. And again, I also have the link down there below for those two videos that you guys can listen to when you need a little help to get uplifted, to put yourself back into this happier vibe, to allow yourself to be present into the now, and trust and have faith in our future, because what we're doing now is what we're doing now, and trust that what we're going after in our future is going to line up. That beautiful, awesome, amazing love story that you're after, it's going to line up. It's waiting for us to line up with our own internal selves. So we're giving that best, amazing love back out there to the world and sharing it with another, to allow that awesome, amazing love story to happen, but allow it to happen in here. Allow that amazing love story to happen right here. So you know, I forget, I always draw some of my cards from the deck that I made. That, again, it's a limited edition. It's the only deck still. I haven't done anything about it, you know, but it is to flow into ease with trust. So flow into ease with trust. It's just, instead of, you know, looking at the future as if it's hard or difficult or anything, we need to flow into it and trust that it's going to be this awesome, amazing, wonderful, beautiful journey that is really there. And then I also want you to feel the excitement within you. I think I love the cards, how they always come out to this best, amazing story. Feel that excitement within you, and to live your love story right now, here today. You don't have to wait for somebody else to come into your life to feel that love story here today, because when you're completely and deeply in love with the person that you truly are, you're not waiting around for nothing. You're already loving. You're already kind. You're already in love with that person that you are. And you know that, you know, when the universe is ready, it's going to set you up with that other one that is meant for you to be. But we don't have to chase it. We don't have to run after it. We don't have to say, hey, you're mine, I want you. It will all just happen naturally. Okay, it must be time for another commercial, and then I'll come back and I'll do my one card that I got for Love Your Inner Goddess. And I always love the card that always gets pulled, because it always ties into the show. So let's see what's the next commercial I got going here. We're going to do this one. Oh, let's see. We already did that. No, we didn't do that, but I'm going to advertise my book. Okay. And it's commercial break time. And what's she going to talk about on a commercial? Yeah, what's she going to talk about? She's going to talk about, did you know that Cynthia Toet, she's an author. She wrote a book this year called Flipping Your Emotional Story Around to Better. Woo, 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 woo. Yes, that's the book that she wrote, and it is on Amazon. It is
an ebook and a hard copy, whichever you prefer. Go over there right now and grab your copy right now to see what it's going to take to flip your emotional story around to better. Okay, back to the show now.
Okay, let me catch up on the chat. Sydney, yes, you can have a reading. Give me just a little bit more time. Okay, and all I ask for, Sydney, is for a subscription for the reading. That's what I like to get, is a subscription to give the readings, because, you know, that's what's helping me grow my channel. I am so happy that you've been here. Happy, Harry Be Happy, and Gregory, and Kathleen, and everyone. You guys just make me so happy just showing up here on a regular basis, and let's get your spark of your life going for the day. Let's see here. Here, let me read your inner goddess, love your inner goddess, and then I'm going to go in this part of the show, and when I get done, then I come back, and that's when I start doing the readings, okay? And when I start the readings, I do one for the Monday tarot reading, but it kind of like ties into the show, and then you'll be first up, Sydney. Okay, and this is the card I got. Is let's see if I can say the word right. It's Ameltha. It's a name, but I love what the card has to say, because it always ties into the story. Your soul is learning about love. Whether you fully realize it or not, you are breaking free from a pattern of a relationship that has not respectfully been a relationship that has not been respectful enough of you and your heart. This includes relationships you have had with yourself and with others. And I think it mainly starts with ourselves, you know. And be their friends, romantic and connections, colleges, or even strangers. Even strangers can, you know, sometimes not understand that the love that you're giving out there. Okay, and or even the universe. Oh no, I want the universe to understand my love. Please, please, please understand that. As you allow yourself to feel worthy and release feelings of hate, shame, guilt, and judgment towards yourself, a new spirit of gentleness, love, and devotion will fill your heart and transform the qualities of your connections with others and the universe. A beautiful new world of love is opening up for you. And everyone hit the like button. There you go, Harry Be Happy. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for helping out there. Okay, and the spiritual guidance is Letha. She's the ancient goddess of nurturing, and ask you to have faith in your ability to love and in the power of your heart. Perhaps you doubt your heart sometimes, wondering if it's pure enough, if your love is enough. Maybe you convinced yourself that you have to do more or be more than the beautiful being that you already are. See what I mean? How the card already just fits into the whole story that I just already presented? It's just crazy. You must stop torturing yourself with these mean mind games, because it starts in the mind. 1 second. That's why we have to really be conscious of our thought process. Where is that thought taking us? Is it worth what it's going to do with your body and your spirit and your soul? They are not good for you, and they are not true. Those lower emotions, feelings that are trying to tell you something bad about yourself, they're not true. They really aren't. Any negativity that threatens to put you down, let your soul speak up for a place of feminine power and quiet the inner assurance as you say, I affirm myself and my love. Me and my heart are more than enough. Your heart is one of the special ones. It has the capability to love in an unusual, expansive way. And it does. It really does. It can love. It can forgive. It can expand bigger. It can nurture. Your heart is one that can care for the whole world. Within your heart is a healing warmth that can touch people, even complete strangers. It can. You have no idea how many complete strangers my heart touches. Even today, I'm in a complete stranger. They look at me and they go, "Oh, hi, peace." And I was like, "Oh, well, hi." It's really cool. And they can change the life for the better. I mean, it changed my moment for the better right when that happened. So you don't need to try to make this happen. It happens naturally when you are just being you. This goddess, Amalitha, the goddess who smooths, reassures you that your heart's power and value now, and that how you love is more than enough. She reminds you to open your heart to yourself, to love yourself too. That is the most important part. Okay, and the ritual, it says, feel, pretend, or imagine that you can smile at your heart. This is your homework, you know. You can smile at your heart. Feel the heart smiling back at you. Oh, like this. See the heart, feel the heart smiling back at you. And that right there is universally, divinely guided, because I did not place this heart here for this part of the show. It just happens to be there, smiling, to be here for this part of the show where it's leading me and guiding me. It's a divine guidance. Feel your heart smiling to the world, and the heart of all living beings smiling back at you. It's so beautiful. I just love how it all ties in. Okay, so I'm going to end this part of the show. Remember the homework. Get that heart smiling back at you. Let that heart of yours smile within and feel it. Let it radiate within yourself and feel it smiling back at you as you smile at it. Because you know what? You know how simple it is to me, how simple it is to change somebody else's vibration is with a smile, through a smile. It's a universal sign. Anywhere I go, when I go and I smile at another person that maybe had their head down or wasn't, or didn't feel good, 99.9% of that other person smiles back. Right there changes the vibration of the world in an instant. Just around your world. And it spreads like wildfires. Okay, love you guys all so very much. Harry, be happy. Thank you for coming and enjoying the first part of the show. I really appreciate you coming in and supporting the channel and having everybody like and share and subscribe. And I'm going to end the show right now. But remember, if you want to listen to the readings, let's see what the cards have to say. If you like a personal reading yourself, all you have to do is put your message in the chat, and I'll go ahead and give you a reading back. And that's what I do for free. Of course, if you want to give a donation, that's down there in the link too. I have a donation button for anybody that wants to contribute to the offering. But it's not expected. It's not demanded. It's only if that's where your heart leads you and guides you. Okay, I'll be right back. Again. Woo! I want to thank you so much for staying till the end, because it really helps with all those clock hours on the YouTube to get those 4,000 hours that I'm after to help build my subscription up and my time on YouTube. And I want you all to remember to live your love story today as if it's already here. I want you to live, let what you do and be the romance of your life. And live from your passionate self, because that's where love resides. It resides within ourselves. Let that love within ourselves be found, and let's radiate from that point of view. And if you'd like any coaching program or if you'd like any tarot readings, that information is down below in the description. You can also go to my webpage, which actually gives you more detailed information about the coaching, and it gives you more detailed about the tarot readings. But if you want to go right to booking a call with me, then go to Vista Books and book it. And on the coaching part, you can get 15 minutes free call with me to see if the coaching call is
perfect for you. Okay, see you on the next show. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye.
You guys are all having a wonderful day, wonderful evening, wherever you're coming from. And Sydney, I see that your question, you got a Leo there. Oh, I got, the Leo, the lion, Leo, the lion. Woo, we got the lion in the house. Ooh, yeah, we're going to see what that lion's been up to, huh? Got to put him to the side for a little while. Why? What'd you say? Because, he's been so cold. That's why the lion's been put to the side, right? Oh my goodness, cards flying out already. Yeah, because we're going after. What are we going after? We're going after that cup of love. That's what we've been praying, and we've been praying for what? That cup of love to remain full. That's what this card is saying right there. See that cup? It's like she's praying, and that's all she wants is that radiant cup of love in between the palm trees even. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I got palm trees around me. Leo's girl. Yeah. Leo's girl. I got you. Yeah, it's been a little bit of a heartbreak, huh? Yeah. And those hearts that hurt, again, those hurts and those pains of the heart have to do with past memories, things that have been in our past that really allow, when we're going through those heartbreak of a way right now, I guess once we bring that tower moment up, the tower moment is coming up is because we want to break the pattern of the pain in the heart. We want to break the pattern, that cycle that goes on within our stories that keeps that pain alive here in the present moment, especially when that pain really was something that happened somewhere in the past, and we haven't really been able to rewrite our story because we didn't know what piece of the story we needed to rewrite to put it in there. And so we have to have this tower moment happen. The tower moment is saying we are so done living with that story that pained our heart. We're so done living in that painful way. We're so done living in that lower vibrational of the story. Can you show us cards what it is that we need to do? Oh yes, we have a masculine figure that's in the house. This is wants to come forward, wants to bring action, goes, yes, I think I want to bring action to the picture. Let's bring action into our lives. Let's bring the passion into our life. Let's bring the desire. Let's bring the excitement. Let's operate from there. That's what he says. We go, okay, thank you, Cindy. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Oh, well, thank you, Gregory. And, okay, and we go into a huge argument causing him to leave. Yeah, I know who's in the house. So this is about laying those stories down to rest. It's like, when, let's say, Sydney, even though this is for the this isn't actually your reading yet, but we'll get to that. But say, Sydney, you get into an argument and causing one to leave. Know that that person that's having to leave, they're being protected. They're being protected from something. They're not being rejected. They're something, or maybe you're the one that's being protected one way or the other. That's those stories that are in the mix somewhere, somehow, that need to be laid down to rest. Maybe we're looking at a story that happened sometime in the past, and the way we're looking at the story isn't completely truth. It isn't completely the way we see it. It isn't completely the way that we've written it out within our own DNA, within our own soul. So because that story is still painful, it's got to have the tower moment happen so we can lay down that story of the past down. because it probably was actually a beautiful, awesome, amazing story, but it got judged before it was supposed to be judged. There was supposed to be a balance that came in. There's about this more has to do with allowing the higher emotion and the lower emotion to come into a balance. So when those lower emotions happen to come in, our higher emotions are able to bring it into a balance. It's like we have to really pay close attention to what our mind is saying to us. When our body starts reacting in this lower vibrational way, that is something that we need to really take a check on. Ooh, that thought made me feel this way. What part of that thought made me feel this way? When have I felt this way before? Can I actually say that that thought process that made me feel this less than whole and complete, can I allow myself to say, that is just a thought. That's not me. Yeah. Lots of stuff coming up today. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. To me, this is like two working together. It's two coming together. That's what I read that card, and it's through these obstacles. It's like going through this obstacle course. It wasn't a straight road. It wasn't all just calm. It wasn't all easy. And that's what we're doing. I mean, we have to rewrite those stories of the past, those ones that made us feel like, oh, this is what's happening, and this makes me feel less. And no, we have to like, oh yeah, that's what happened in the past. But is that truly repeating itself? Is it really taking me down this lower vibrational way of a story again and again and again? Well, let's see. We got the Divine Masculine. He's going, well, let me get my thoughts in order. I'm actually really starting to get a clear picture about this, And it has been a journey. It has been a journey. It's like, which road do we take? Do I take this one that I have to go through all these other obstacles, or can I take the easy road, the one that goes right over the top of the rest of the stories? Yeah, being in our head isn't always a good place to be. It's really being, or what we need to be is slowing down the mind thought to living in the now, because when we're in our head, because most of this, especially if the head is taking us down to below that lower emotional feeling of a way, then we need to know that we are capable of changing that story around. It's just a thought. The thought allowed the lower vibration take over our body and our mind and our spirit, and possibly the next beautiful, awesome, amazing thing that could take place in this awesome, amazing, beautiful life that's right here for you right now. But because that thought came in, it's like, I'm going to keep myself in that lower vibrational story because my life is showing me this and this and this and this. And again, that's why I believe, this is why I put on this show, I believe we have all been misled and misguided because we've been led and guided by our lower emotional feelings and not from the higher ones. I do want him back, though. I know. I bet you do. And again, it has to have a mini story in here. The mini story says, let's be crystal clear what you want back. You don't want those things that are in the past that are hiding with you. What you want is something grounded, more solid, more complete. You want this beautiful, awesome, amazing story to be crystal clear, so the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine are living in this better, vibrant lifestyle, and not that lower one, the one that feels like we got to keep something hidden. You're feeling Sydney. I tell you, I think a lot of us are going through the same kind of journey. So, it's not like just Sydney, it's just not like your story or my story. I have a story that's similar, and it's not just my brother's story, or it's not just, anybody else's story that was in the chat or watching the show for later. We're going through this on a collective level, and why I say that is because we have been misled and we have been misguided through as childhood. believing that our lower emotional feelings are what leading us and guiding us, and believing that that's what the truth of our body is, that's what the truth of our soul is, that's what the truth of our life is. Go out there and prove yourself to somebody else that you're already awesome, that you're already amazing, that you're already good enough. You need to go prove it to your teacher. You got to prove it to your mom. You got to prove it to your dad. You got to prove it to your aunts and uncles. You got to prove it to the neighbor. You got to prove it to the stranger. You got to prove that you're worthy. Why? Why can't I just be this awesome, amazing, beautiful soul that I already am? Why do I have to prove myself? So by the time we became adults, we're already stuck in this lower vibrational way of a story to become adults in. Not that one that's vibrant, not that one that's happy, not that one that's joyful, but this one that's got to constantly prove themselves out to who? To everybody else that surrounds you? What about to yourself? What is it that you need? What is it that your soul needs? What part of you do you need to love more? What part of you did you believe in? What part of the story did you believe in that felt like you were not worthy enough as this awesome, amazing, beautiful soul that you really, truly are? That wowsome soul. Yeah, okay, let's see. You're going to be okay. Yeah, you're going to be okay. It's like we have been through this so many times, but I just don't know if he'll come back this time. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see if I can get this story out to you correct, Sydney. Okay. No, thank you. No providing anything to anyone. And okay, my question tonight for Cynthia is going to be, how do we get out of our head? Can I have a message from him? Okay, so when, like myself, I'm going to take the story into myself. Like, okay, like something happened to me, and I wasn't going to go anywhere. I had no intention to go anywhere, even though there was this event that was going to be there. It was an event that I would normally go to, but I'm still was going through my own story, right? And I didn't have any pull. I didn't have any desire. I didn't have any, like, I wish there. I'm just going, no, I need more healing to take place. And that's my intuition. My intuition was telling me not to go, okay? But then there's these other entities that come into the story that are saying, no, you need to go, no, go. And so instead of listening to my own intuition, I listened to somebody else's. I listened out there. I listened to the outer source that says, you go. And I'm going, okay, I'll go. But when I go, it was like, by the time I got there, I had to make a 360, because I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. I wasn't supposed to be there, but and I would know that if I would have listened to my own intuition, I would have never even gone through that story. And the other half would have never gone through that story either. We would have still given ourselves plenty of time, plenty of space in between this time for the correct healing to take place, because there was deep healing that's been taking place, right? And then the second time, again, I really, truly had no desire of going again, But again, it was like I got these long old messages, from others that are saying, no, you need to go. No, it was like, okay, so I go, and it's like, but again, I had to make a 360 around, but I kind of like already knew it. Like this time it's like, oh, yeah, I need to go home, right? And so when I came home, it was like the best thing that happened to me. I was okay about going home. Now my hurt and pain never even came from any of that. My hurt and pain came when I would to share the story with somebody else. Then I would feel that hurt and pain, because somebody else would feel like something was wrong with the story. And the thing is, that story would have never happened if I would have listened to my own intuition in the first place. So, okay, so there's chats going on. Okay, we're going to go back. It's like we've been through this so many times and you don't know. Okay, and no thank you, no providing anything to anyone. Okay, my question, okay, we did that. Okay, and I'm kind of like talking to Sydney through the answering. You want proof? My brother wants proof, or not. If you want it in the regards of someone else, there goes your power. That's right. That's right. I retain my love. You guys are so cute. Okay, so we're going to do this. First, we're going to go over here, and we're going to go like this and this. I'm going to give you guys some loving. And Sydney, I'm going to pull your favorite deck out. We're going to go to the Seer's cards, see what they have to say for your Leo friend. We've got lots of Leos in the house. Yes, I got lots of Leos in the house. Lots of Leos in the house. So, you're welcome, Sydney. I see, that's exactly where it's at. It's like, start over, start fresh. Because it's the mind thought of the story that, you know, what's happened in the past. Let's just hold on to that story and let that story rob your dreams away. Let that story not let you feel like you're already this awesome, amazing love story that you're living in this present moment. Let that moment rob your dreams away. You know, we got to start over. We got. I mean, I'm getting goosebumps. I got goosebumps all up and down my whole body. It's allowing the beginning to take place from the childlike mind, the child that not the child that's fed that lower vibrational story, but allow the child that's full of laughter, full of play, the child that's peaceful with life, the child that wants to react and respond and have passion and desire and be entertained and be entertaining to this awesome, amazing world. It's like that's look, it's like, hey, let's have a new offering on the table. Let it be of love. Let it be of happiness. Let it be of joy. Let it be of play. That's what a child would do. The child didn't say, oh, let me see if I can find all the pain first before I go out here and play. Let me find all where that pain is. And the I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. Those are a ho'oponopono. You know, we say that over and over and over. It really did heal an entire ward, mentally insane criminal ward. It healed the whole entire ward. Many of them were healed within 3 months, and the others were 2 months, and the others were healed within 6 months, and the entire ward was healed in 2 years. So, yeah, yeah, that's. See, when we start operating from this childlike mind, letting go of those old stories, what's it bring? It brings the happiest card of the deck forward. It allows us to be radiant, and it allows us to be that radiant. This is what my show is about, is allow yourself to feel the shine within so it can radiate outwardly. And look at it, it's all the yellow, like the yellow I'm wearing tonight. It's allowing that radiant, colorful feeling, and that's what brings the strength. Look at it, brought your Leo into the picture, brought the lion into the picture to be strong, to allow yourself to be courageous, to allow yourself to have strength, to allow yourself to move forward, knowing that the heart is being worn on around the neck, around the on the outside. Look at, I got the heart on the outside. Still calm within, allowing being the lion with the big roar, but still calm within. As long as she's not listening to those other stories or other people's aches and pains, because when you're empathic, that's what you do. You feel, you know, if you're going to share your story to other people to what happened, you might want to be careful what story you're sharing with them, because if it's a story that may seem like it is a hurtful and painful story, you're going to feel that back from them. So that's why we have to start where the child would start. You know, once the child went in the room and cried about the whole story, now the child's ready to play again. Okay, let's start over again. Sydney. Let's see what else, Sydney. What else that you need to know? Yeah, there's wishes and dreams that are actually been out there in the world, and there's many people that are, look at, that's even the Big Dipper. These many people, they've been wishing upon this dream to come true for a long time. Just because this little story got in the middle of things, because, you know, there's this energy flow that's like still, it's like, let me try to say, like, say you had a river that was muddy or something, and we're just waiting for the mud to finish flushing through so the water becomes clear again. It's like, they didn't change their wish. I mean, like, I could tell you stories that I meant throughout my journey in the last year and a half. You know how many people have supported my story before I even knew my whole story, that they're wishing and dreaming and saying it's happening? It's like, so there's people out there that are wishing that this journey, this magical journey takes place. Hawaii? Hawaiian? Yeah, it is Hawaiian. All right, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Sometimes, let me just take care of one more thing. Let me take care of one more thing. I just got one more thing to take care of. My load's getting lighter, but I got one more thing. I'm looking at the raven, because the raven actually, I've been having two ravens flying. I mean, they're getting real close. I mean, two of them walk right across my car. I mean, making me stop. And they're just like, it's almost like they're trying to land on my shoulder, say, "Hey, Cynthia, we're right here with you." So, let's see. What is it? What is it that we need to know? Okay, this one wants that. Okay, so the divine masculine in the story still, you know, feels like they got something still left to cut out, still something left to take care of. His load is really a lot lighter, because those are feathers on the backpack, so it's not as heavy as the divine masculine may think it is. And the divine feminine goes, you know, that bird that's here squawking, well, I'm holding mine up here, like, yeah. Feeling grounded, feeling whole, feeling complete, just going forward with her journey, because, you know, that's what the strength has been. Even though I had to make a 360 and turn around and come back, I had to make a 360 and turn around, come back to keep investing into my own story. So I'm feeling this radiant, beautiful, awesome, amazing self that I am. You know, so trying to just. Mr. Greg, friendly vibes. Greg's always trying. My brother's he's always teasing the girls. He's always, you know, let's see if I can get you to love me. Let's see. You're from Hawaii, so you're gonna take your mate over to Hawaii on a boat, since you don't like. Or you're gonna fly. Really? You gonna fly? Or you gonna take a boat? Neither? Okay. Okay, let's see. Mister, okay. Well, Sydney, maybe you're hoping that he comes back. Well, maybe there needs to be an invite, you know, probably from you personally, yeah. It's not going to work any other way. It's not going to be because somebody else told you. Oh, my brother finally figured out what's going on with him. Mr. Gregory is pregnant. Oh, what are you pregnant with? hormones. Oh my goodness. Okay, back to, we're still on Sydney's reading, so, you know. Yeah. And as she's, you know, going forward and she continues to invest in herself because she already knows who she is. She already understands the power within her. She already knows why she's on this mission. She already knows why she's going forward. But there's a part of her that she still waits with passion. So, you know, the question, this is to your question still, Sydney. She still waits with passion and fire. And she still waits with her calmness within, you know, the divine feminine. So let's see, let's go on. Let's see, girl, I've been calling and texting. Well, maybe you're calling in the wrong location, and maybe you're texting in the wrong location. Maybe there's another place. We broke up like 3 days ago. Aw, how would you? Must already know the techniques. Now wants to tell me he wants to be friends. I feel he's lying. Well, I don't see lies in the picture, so. Okay, Sydney, we're going to go back. You feel like he's lying, but is that your mind telling you something? Is that what you're used to people doing? Is that what you've become accustomed to, people lying? Is there a part of you that knows the truth beyond the mindset? Is there a possibility you can take yourself out of the head for a moment? So something's not seen, and this is pretty much what I just said. We got to get ourselves out of the thought. We got to get out of the thought process, and feeling like, you know, this is the story that's happened. That, you know, you're feeling depleted, like there's not much left to go on. But see, the universe is offering some newness here in this cup. That's full of light, and it's bright and radiant, that you don't even see. We have a divine feminine. She's okay, let me lay down my thoughts to rest. Let me sit here in calmness. Let me sit here in ease. So I can feel this awesome, amazing, wonderful person that I truly am. Why I sit here in ease. So I can feel this awesome, amazing, radiant person that I truly am, knowing that I've given that love down into all those lower emotional feelings. I've been nurturing the love to that lower emotional feelings that allows the divine masculine goes, yeah, I've been laying down my thoughts too, because the thoughts I've been thinking weren't quite the way that I wanted them to. Which brings a divine masculine and divine feminine to the table. So you're a divine couple, a divine counterpart with each other. There's a story going on in between the story. Kathleen, please do not judge my situation. Oh my goodness. Kathleen, don't pick up on it. That's their story. We don't have to prove nothing to anybody. It is better to focus on ourselves and do for ourselves, and not to prove to someone else what they're missing. Yeah, that's true. You're welcome, Sydney. Well, let's see if there's any more cards. There's just keep shuffling away. Maybe that was your story there. Just know that there has been love that's been left on the table, and sometimes we have to walk away to regain ourselves, to vibrate ourselves, and knowing that there's the divine masculines moving forward, coming forward. This is the slowest masculine in the deck, but he's coming forward because he knows that these colorful stories, he knows these colorful seeds that he's planted is worth making movement forward. And the divine feminine, it keeps, like they have their seeds too that they've been nourishing, that they've been protecting, because when the divine feminine wants to share her story back out to the world, out to the community, she wants to make sure that story is going to nurture the community. It's going to nurture the world. But she knows what she's doing when she was walking away. But she made sure she left the cup of love behind to stay. Okay. I'm laughing because I'm laughing at Gregory and Kathleen, because Gregory and Kathleen, they may be talking. I mean, and sometimes they're like, what, to me? To me? To me? No, everybody's talking to me. It's my show. No, I'm just playing with you guys. You guys make me laugh, though. You were asking a question, Kathleen? Were you asking a question for me? But think you'd like. You would like you asked a question that you think that I feel like I'm. What question were you asking, Kathleen? That would that Sydney would like. Sydney, there is absolutely no judging here. We care for you and absolutely what you're going through. He'll be back. Look at. This is him being in his head too much, going, oh my goodness, oh, I gotta still flip this story around so I can see the light in the story. And she's going, oh my goodness, I just gotta stay out of my head so I can just keep, going above those lower vibrational fields. But the masculine is saying, hey, I got love to offer. Got nothing but love to offer here. It is about dealing with the lower emotional feelings. The whole situation is really becoming aligned and in balance with your whole emotional self, being that awesome, amazing, radiant person that you truly, really are, because you're really this awesome, amazing person. The only thing that's gotten in between of anything is the thought process that brings in the lower emotional feelings. And the thought process is like, I know with me showing up on those 2 days, it was too early, because the energy was still processing. So the thought process, when it gets into the body, it takes 1 second for the thought to enter. It takes 90 seconds to eliminate it. But the thing is, if we let it sit in there for a while, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And so that 90 seconds grows bigger and bigger and bigger. But if we can know that it's been the energy, Sydney, it's been the energy in the mix that's looking for the calmness within both parties, so that love can be shared, this unconditional loving to be shared. And the calmness is coming in because you both are thinking about this story. You're both thinking about the energy that's kind of in between the two of you. You both are knowing that there's a bigger picture here. You both know that there's these old stories that just need to go bye-bye. Yeah, it is those lower stories. It is those lower stories that's trying to get in the middle of this happy ever after fairy tale dream of a story. So we definitely keep working on the energy flow. I'm always calling my angels in. Let's see, I didn't get my angels. See, I got my calling all angels in. Let's see. That's what it says. Calling all angels in. So we're going to call them in. Let's call those angels in to help protect us from that negative way, the lower vibrational way, the energy that pulls us under, that sinks us, that robs our happy ever after story away. Let's call our angels in and say, please help us, protect us, lead us, and guide us, so the story can actually come clean in this most beautiful, awesome, amazing way. So we're being grounded. So you're being grounded. So knowing that, you both know you can do this standing on one foot. And you're able to attract everything. You both are manifestors. You both know how to manifest everything into your life. So it's just a matter of the energy that needs to be cleansed out, like the river I was showing, when the river and it's flowing down the mud. We're waiting for the mud to clear. And that's when the chariot wants to come forward. He wants to come forward so freaking fast because his heart is pounding so freaking crazy. What for this soul connection? These are two people that have stories to share, that have their hearts to share, that they have these colorful, awesome, amazing ways to share with each other. It's like two hearts operating in two separate bodies as one. So believe me, whatever you're going through, they're going through, even on a distance. So when you're feeling under the weather, they're feeling under the weather. When you're feeling uplifted, they're feeling uplifted. It just happens to work that way. There is love in this beautiful, awesome, amazing story of yours, Sydney. And to me, the only thing I see is the energy of the lower vibrational feelings that has said, wait, we got to clear some of this up. We got to let some of that mud go down there a little bit more. In the meantime, the feminine is protecting her heart while she waits for this masculine to be grounded, to be loyal, to be like smiling. See, he's smiling. And that's what the highest priest wants you to know, that wishes and dreams are coming true. It's a wish, it's a dream that's been out here, out into the universe. It's been a universal calling. And it's been there. And the divine feminine, even though it's gotten hard sometimes, sits here and still waits. But it gets hard because when the divine feminine shares her story that others don't understand, how do you get out of this story, the one that we've been led and fed, the one that we've been fed throughout all of our lives? How do we get out of that story? How do we start living in the light on a regular basis? Yeah, what a beautiful story. Thank you, Sydney. Your story affects many, so it's not just your story, even though your story generates it. So let me see. Okay. Out of my head. He'll be back. Okay, all right. Now I'm just going to check out on the chat, see where I left off. You're in pain and we're looking for answers. We all get mixed up. We do all get mixed up. And we got to get out of our head, because the head is what keeps the confusion going and keeps coming up. It does keep coming up, huh? And only time will tell. What is time? Right now, we're going through this journey right now, and one of the things I wanted to say is we need to learn to appreciate what it is right now and get out of our heads of thinking it's supposed to be something other than what it is. Can we not just enjoy what it is currently right now? Doesn't that bring you happiness? Can we get out of our head about thinking it's supposed to be something else? It's exactly what it's supposed to be, because we're here healing the collective. And when things aren't quite yet aligned, we have to allow that alignment to take place. Okay, only time will tell. Listen to what we feel instead of think. Yeah, it is our intuition. It's again, Kathleen, it is our intuition. It's not, it's like it's not like what I thought was supposed to happen. It's like, what do I feel? That is the best thing, because when I had to make a 360 on those 2 days, my intuition told me no. But I listened to other people's thoughts that made me go. Yeah. We can only have a feeling through a thought. I don't know. I just keep our thoughts clean, keep our thoughts pure. I don't know if we can only have a feeling through a thought. I know that I only feel those lower vibrational feelings normally from a thought, but that's not always true. Sometimes some of those lower vibrational feelings, my my soul, my body, my spirit, my mind, or normally it could be because I'm empathic and I pick things up from other people too, and it may not have been my thought, it was somebody else's. Okay, feel like he's talking to the wrong people about me that don't like me, but he'll be back. I do love him. Well, the feeling can be the heart, emotion-wise, or the soul. Well, this person doesn't hardly talk to anybody about her story. She just keeps moving forward with her story, because she has wishes and dreams that she's after, that she knows that not anybody, not everybody, not very many people, very seldom, very few could even understand the journey in the first place. Everybody's different, that's correct. So we're both right. Yeah, everybody's right. We're always right. Nobody's wrong here. You're right for yourself, and I'm right for myself, and you're right for yourself. We're always right. You know, who had to make anybody wrong? We're always right. And we're both wrong. We're only wrong with somebody else's perception. The laugh. My intuition has been on fire. You're so welcome, Sydney. I'm so happy to be here to give you clarity, to give you understanding, to give you movement. Like I said, maybe the person maybe you got the wrong number. There's been a phone number that's been changed. Maybe there's been, not for that reason, maybe it was changed for other reasons. And maybe they're not all watching you like they used to watch you as much or something, because they had other things to take care of. And honestly, I'm happy to be here for you. Yes, resistance is a present. Okay, thanks. Thank you, Sydney, for sharing your story, and always welcome to the show every Monday and Thursday night. Thank you, Sunny. And that's a good question, Kathy. And what I mean by that is that's a good question. What was the question? All right, we're moving on to the next reading. Yeah, they have my special bag. And I got lots of those special bags, because when this wears out, I got to get another one. Okay, Kathleen, I know you want to see the kitty cats. Oh, I'm so just like... Okay, Kathleen, we're going to do kitty cat reading. Let's see what the kitty cats have to say about spending time on our own. What's the kitty cats want to share with us? Oh, never mind. It's for the reading. Oh, yeah, when I'm all alone, maybe I might feel all alone, but you know what? Maybe sometimes when I'm alone, I might feel alone because of these old stories, but all of a sudden I started seeing these other stories that I could fill up my cup with this, and I could fill up my cup with that, and I could feel like this better story of a way. Greg has a question. Well, your reading's going right now, Kathleen, and then Greg's got to bring his question in. Oh! All right, let's see. Yeah, that's actually, look at it. You even start feeling this. I think, sometimes being alone, when we actually can like shut out the noise from the outside world and actually tune into ourselves, this is what we start feeling. We start feeling that awesome, amazing, wonderful person that we truly are, that we can attract anything and anything we ever wanted into our life. We can feel this abundant way. We can feel this wholeness way. We can feel this amazing way, because I decided not to stay in this story that like it felt uncomfortable being in this story. But I want to go ahead and fill up my cup with love, which brings you to the happy ever after amazing story. I don't even need to read anymore for you, Kathleen. Kathleen's with her family. Yeah, she's had to lay down some old stories down to rest, because those old stories didn't make her feel vibrant. It didn't make her feel like, what is it? Why am I feeling this less than? Let me nurture my story to this better story. Let me feed this story that I'm feeling this radiant, this awesome, amazing way, so I can have my dog next to me. Look at the dog, Kathleen. Isn't that like one of your dogs? And then I know that'll gotta look like one of your cats. And you've been nurturing your soul. You've been nurturing your story. You making your story so you can have this path, this journey, so you can plan your life in this more positive direction, more in this radiant way, more that you're planning, like, hey, yeah, I can plan it this way and that way. And they're always, it's so crazy how they just come up that way. It is just so beautiful, Kathleen, because, I'm already at awe to what the reading is saying. It's like you're taking those old stories that haven't even been feeding your soul, and you're learning how to truly lay them down to rest, so they're not actually sucking you dry, where it's actually bringing that abundance within you, so you can actually be creating whatever it is that your life wants, and you can plan it out in this more better way, and how you get to nurture it. And when you're just there alone with your dogs and your cats, and you get to be the empress is all four queens. That she got her thoughts, she's calmed down her thoughts, and she's moving her action in this awesome and beautiful way, and she's more loving and caring and kind to herself. And what's the other queen? And being grounded in the process. I know, Kathleen. I am floored every time. It's like, what's happening here? Yeah, the doggies and the kitty. Okay. I don't know. It seemed like one of my chats was behind and they were both there, but maybe I had to go in lag moment for a moment. Let's see what else Kathleen needs to hear. Yeah, it may have felt like it came upon you fast, and it felt like maybe a tornado was gonna hit. But you were able to learn how to piece it all together with the things that you love to do, where you're able to start to invest into what it is. You're able to start to align your story up. See, you could be writing on that book. Nurturing yourself, providing for yourself, and for the black kitty cat, and your cup of water, your glass of water. You're paying attention to the fire. Where's the fire? So that's what your fortune teller has to say to you. That's what she's able to see in her crystal ball. No, that's what she's able to see in her cards. Oh, and And the cats want to start learning how to read too. They're going to say, Kathleen, I'm gonna do something. Maybe one of your cats are going to give you a message tonight, and it's going to be this beautiful, awesome, amazing message. You're going to go, how did Cynthia know one of my cats was going to give me a message? But there are stories to be told that you haven't yet seen yet. And there's stories of love. This is a new beginning in love, a new awesome, and it's a story that's been nurtured. And you've kind of been nurturing it too. And there's all these fish in the house, and the kitty cats are happy. They even you got kitty cats sitting in the Empress chair over there, in the royalty chair. Cats are all over the place. Because magic has been created like this, that was coming in fast, that seemed so heavy, seemed like a whirlwind, all of a sudden became simple, became easy. It became a natural flow. So you can actually go out and share your story, your way, to the elder generation and the younger generation, maybe past life generations and generations that are still here. And something is like, the moon is about a secret, the moon is about something that's hidden, the moon is about, maybe the next, okay, this is what it's saying. The next full moon, which is Friday, says it needs to come forward. It needs to release some of these heavier stories that are seen. We need to allow them to, the full moon is about writing down what it is we want to let go of. We want to let go of the things that make the tower moment come in, the tornado feel. We want to let go of the lower vibrational feels. Maybe you could start writing your list now. What are those feels that were felt before you started going into, taking care of yourself, which was more this one, before you went into starting to write your book and your journey. But to know that, I would say by the full moon, which is Friday again, but from now to the full moon, I would be starting to write down those feelings because they're fresh. So we can allow that feel of a way to turn into this feel of a way. Let's see. Where everything's easy and light and flowing. And it's like releasing all of that of the past that may have. And I wanted to also point out, you have the Empress and the Queen. Those are both cards of nurturing. That's all you're doing, is making sure you're nurturing your whole self. That's what I get for you, Kathleen. To make sure that we're getting out the toxicity of the thought process, of the way the divine feminine is going, remember, don't listen to that story. We need to start over, a fresh, brand new start. Take those old stories and burn them up so we can allow to see the new stories coming forward. So you have new beginnings coming forward too, because you got the Ace of Cups, which is new beginnings in love, Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning with wands. Yeah, that's what I get. All right, I'm going to just put a little commercial break on, and I'm going to be right back. Yeah, I'll be right back. I promise. I'll do your reading next, Gregory. That's true. It's however things. I mean, I'm like you, Kathleen. Right now I'm at a point I don't even believe I have a choice to what I got to do. Life is a journey, and it's going to lead me, and it's going to guide me, and it's like I think I can pre-plan what it is I'm going to do next. But as I'm going, I get my choices, but the final choice, the divine leads and guides. A place with no time. Okay, Gregory, co-create, happy. And put your leg up. So it's about co-creating. This, I don't know what your question is, Greg, so, you can bring your question back down into the chat so I don't have to go look for it. But it is about co-creating what it is that you want, and this is what you want. You want happy. You want to always be happy. Mr. Happy. I remember, I think one of the first readings I ever did with my brother was this card. Is the card that came out, happy, right? And then the next day he went to his doctor's or something, and the doctor said something about happy, and that was like, I think that's when I turned my brother on to believing in the cards a little bit, So you already have one leg up to whatever it is that your journey is going. You're already halfway. The journey's halfway already been created. Just keep co-creating that happy story. Keep going in that direction, knowing that whatever you've done up to this moment, to this time, you already made some forward movement. You're already ahead of the game. You're not behind there. You're not way back there. You made some movement. You made some forward movement. So, forward movement going on. All right. Yeah, but there's some things that are still unfinished. Some things still need to line up. Some things still need to be put into place. Some things are not quite all the way in order. These two cards are kind of like supporting each other. It's like you're halfway there, but not all the way. There's still something yet to be completed. There's still something left within your soul, within your purpose, that needs to still complete itself to come to this wholeness where you're actually really all the time embracing this happy. We're not just saying it, but it actually takes over all those times that any anger or frustration or that lesson or having to prove yourself, all those other feelings, they all of a sudden one day they just fall off your back. So to be co-creating that rest of the journey, co-creating it, like those older energies, they no longer have a place within your soul. You no longer give them permission to be in your mind, your body, your soul, or your spirit. Co-create the new feeling, yeah. Co-create everything that glitters, all this awesome, amazing, wonderful journey that you can envision. Feel it. Feel those feelings, that mud washing down in the river. Let that mud wash it down so that river comes crystal clean. Allow, no matter how much has been built up through all the generations, no matter how much it's built up through all even in this lifetime, no matter how much it's built up, it's like able to fall off easily. Because there's no more shame, no more embarrassment, no more less than feel, no more of those feels. They don't even come back. No more angry, because you found that anger was just taking the love that you worked so hard away. But all you can do is like the show. It was like, feel the shine within yourself so it irradiates outwardly all the time. That's, just keep creating that feeling. You're already halfway there or more. You're already a leg up. You already have put a lot of musical pieces. You've already fine-tuned so many beautiful parts of your journey. Kathy, be happy. Greg G, happy. By the next show, we'll all change our names. And when Harry comes, he'll see everybody's name as G, be happy, or be happy. And that would be funny. We'll just change our name for the show and then change it back, right? Can we do that? Are we allowed to do that? I have to make sure he's coming on the show that day. So yeah, to me it's like, okay, is the yin the female? Greg, always be happy. So is the yin? Let me know. Is the yin? The yin is a female. So the yin is a female. This is the story that needs to be still worked on, is what I'm saying. The feminine side within yourself, Greg, there's still a part of you that has this like lower feel of away. And it's saying, let that lower feel of away go out to sea. Because that lower feel of away has this never-ending story. It's like, oh my goodness, do we really have to stay in the story this way? I mean, can't we just like... So that feminine part has this... There's this feminine part within yourself, Greg, that has this story that it's... Oh... I want you to see, too, this is her out here in the sea, allowing the emotional self to go away. But see the binoculars? They're at the end of the boat. She's keeping an eye on that better story out there. Because she's so done with that never-ending story. Oh, look at underneath that story is the heart. The heart says, love. It says yes. Oh, it says yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. I love it. But there's something else. What else it say? Oh, it just says, oh. Yes, love me. It says, yes, love me. That's what it says. It's all in teeny itty bitty words. I needed a magnifying glass to read that. What are all here at Rainbow Ranch? Rainbow Ranch, Greg's name of his homestead. We're all welcome. We're all welcome at Rainbow Ranch. He's got a home for each one of us. Rent-free. Yeah, so it's just, we're still mending. There's still a story that's mending. This is just still supporting this. It's still something that's still being taken care of. But remember that you're already a leg up. You're already halfway there. You already have gotten quite a this journey in progress, in order. For this to turn out, for serendipity, I mean, that's a 4-leaf clover, isn't it? And what's it going towards? Being loyal to your own heart, being loyal to your heart for another one to come in, to share that heart with you. That's beautiful. With milk and honey and rainbows. There's your rainbow to the rainbow farm. There's the milk from the cow, the honey from the bees. There's the chicken in the pot. And the rainbow. Milk and honey. That's so cute. Just breathe through the journey. Right now you're in between two worlds. There is a message in the bottle. Just observe while you keep cleaning up. your imagination. That's what it says. And it is actually coming to the edge, this beautiful edge, to this treasure chest island. So let me take it. So we have the 4 clover for the loyal heart, for the 2 coming together to milk and honey to the Rainbow Ranch, to just breathe through the process, because you're in between 2 worlds. This is the lower emotions, the darker self, stepping into the higher emotions, to the vibrant self. To know that there's a message in a bottle that came from the sea. Look at, I'm going to go back here. Remember, out to sea, but the message comes in. So now you're getting the message that's in the bottle that's coming in. And it's like you're observing. And this, so the masculine side of you is observing. The feminine side is observing. Just keep cleaning up. Just keep doing your stuff with the lower emotional feelings, stepping into the higher ones. Keep mending the soul, for that's what the unfinished business is. And remember that you're over halfway there. Use your imagination to the fullest. That's how I want you to co-create, is through your imagination. Things are coming to the edge. There's all hearts that are being thrown down upon you, those beautiful red hearts coming to the edge, for your life to feel this happy ever after fairy tale dream, as if the turtle that was moving so frickin' slow, but it's the turtle that wins the race, to bring in that treasure island right to the Rainbow Ranch. Right there to the Rainbow Ranch. Beautiful, beautiful. I love the reading. I think it's awesome. I think it's amazing. I think it's a hit. All right. All right, next. We did Kathleen. We got 7 people there somewhere. We got Kathleen, and we got Gregory. And we did Sydney. And we did the daily. We can always get Sunny in for the run. Gregory's at home. Let's see what the divine direction is for Sunny. Let's see. These cards are still pretty new. Let's see what the divine direction is for you, Sunny. It's your turn. Divine directions are: meditate, with those meditations that I got down there in the description, One is from Louise Hay, and the other one is from, oh man, did I throw that name away? John Stephenson. It's I Am Affirmations. And it says birth. It's time for new beginnings. Embrace a new life with open arms. Maybe there's something bigger coming towards you that you don't even see. So we got to meditate, reconnect with your inner spirit, walk or practice yoga or meditate or listen to music is what it says. And then it says the birth is, it's time for new beginnings to embrace with open arms. Open arms? You know what that one was? That was back here. Yeah, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back a few readings. I'm going to pull the card out. Yeah, yeah, it's my show. I can do whatever I want. They're my cards. I can do whatever I want. I can read any way I want. So we're going to do this. Here we go. Open your arms so you can radiate that awesome, amazing, beautiful shine that's within. You radiate it out so much, everybody feels it around you. So what else for Sunny, Sunny, Sunny? To love. It is the right time for you to experience a loving, committed relationship. Ooh, commit to that love within, and guess what? It attracts the love out there too. That's in balance. It is time to find balance with your life, what's most important to you. So yeah, so we have to be in balance. Let's see, hold on. Okay, so let's say to be in balance with the positive way, enjoying the positive times, smile and know everything is going well. So make sure that you're meditating of the newness, new beginnings, knowing that, you know, this awesome, amazing, beautiful story is coming forward, and I'm loving the journey, I'm loving the process, I'm loving the whole thing, and I'm able to keep my emotional self in balance, and from actually always saying these positive things in a positive way, and looking at life in this positive new journey. Allow it to flow, and even bring some music in, and allow to flow with a more flexibility in your life, to allow yourself to go with the flow. Express yourself by playing an instrument or singing music, to me, or even listening to music. You know, you don't have to sing it, or not unless you want to, playing the musical instrument if you have it and want to. But, you know, even to listen to it, to allow it, the music that's being sang, allow it to be giving you that positive insight, that positive, allowing the music to help you go through the rebirth in your life. It's allowing the music to help you go through a clearing, to removing all energies or blockages, to clear out unwanted emotional or material clutter. Just allow that to be going forward to, and allow the skills that you have to be. It is time to learn some new skills and study a course or start a new hobby. Oh, and it's saying, but to ask. It's okay to ask for help. It is not a sign for weakness. So, nurturing still has to do with clearing, going with the flow, watching the signs. Perfect. There you go, Sonny. One have to meditate daily. Like the way of life. It is, huh? Okay. Yeah, you can go to Harry Be Happy. He's on at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and he's only on for 30 minutes, which it really does help. That's a meditation that we're kind of in the group together and going along with the flow together, and he brings in the music together, and so, you know, that might be a place. And it's not like I have to lay down to meditate either. When, again, I like to clear the fact that, you know, meditation could be listening to the things that I put down in the description down below, where you can go watch that. Meditation could be sitting down there by the riverside and watching the river flow, or just sitting outside and watching the wind blow the trees or the birds flying. Meditation could be, I wanted to say, like when you're sitting on the toilet. I don't know why that came up. And you're just glazing off out into Timbuktu, out into nowhere. Don't ask me where this crazy stuff comes from sometimes, you know. Maybe it wants me to get a little humor on. Cutie, we got Cutie. May I be on the list? we got a cutie in the... We got a cutie in the chat. What do you think? Should we put Cutie on the list? What do you say? Everybody want to say yes or no? Cutie, you can be on the list. I think I'm a Pojo. Will Shelley take other bonding further or ask me to be his girlfriend? Is. Cutie. You guys are so funny. Let's play around on the show now. Let's see what the e-cards have to say. What's the e-cards have to say for Cutie? You're so welcome, Sonny. I hope that helped. I know it does. I mean, it's so crazy. But yeah, if you want to join in, Greg and I blow up Harry B. Happy's chat all the time because he's used to being quiet, and then Greg gets in there. You know what he does in the chat already. And then I get in there and we like chat a little bit here and there, and it's supposed to be a quiet place. So every once in a while he'll say, no chatting during this part. But he appreciates the chat feedback, you see. All right, so Cutie, all I ask for is for you to like and share. Oh, mainly to subscribe. Subscribe to the channel and like the channel, and then your readings on me, from me to you. Hi, Sunny baby. Oh, Cutie's flirting with you. Yeah. All right, Cutie, we're going to see. I wouldn't be surprised if it says look over your shoulder. So, hey, you. Nobody's going to tell. All right. Let's see. Solar power. All right. So what do you think, Cutie? You think that your bonding should go further? Do you think you two are a fit? You think you two are a match made in heaven? You think you two are supposed to do this journey together because you got something to share with each other? You got something that you do that's kind of just like-minded, like a kind of like way, kind of like, but you're kind of in two different spots. You're not in the same location, not doing it at the same time, but you kind of like are doing the same kind of thing in the same kind of way. But, and, when you actually look at what's going on, it's like, this is such a beautiful connection. Will you two end up together? Shh. You guys are a solar power couple. You like him a lot. I bet he likes you a lot too. I do. I bet you. Because, you know why? We're moving right along because I'm in a solar power couple. I mean, it's going, psst, psst, psst. Hey, you. We're going to tell you. Shh, we won't tell everybody. We promise. We won't tell everybody. Just the people that come and watch the show. Is that all right? Yeah. That you guys are a power couple. Yeah. Solar power. I mean, you guys just do this thing naturally. You just do this thing easily. You kind of like, it's like, oh, I watched this. This tarot reader. There are two people. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, I don't know if I can find it and come back. Hold on. I bet you I can. They are so cute because they're doing their stuff together. It's so cute. I love watching them. Of course, they feed my story. Of course, I love watching anything that feeds my story, but that's not what I mean. Let me go here and oh, it says I'm live. Woohoo! Let me see. Oh, here it is. Two Mystery Tarot. They're so cute. It's a couple. They're both doing tarot together on YouTube. They're the cutest couple. They're both bald. He's bald, and I guess so. She's bald because he's bald. I'm not sure if they look so cute together. But they're always doing their readings together. She has her story and he has his story, and it's really cute. So that's kind of information I wanted to share. Is you kind of those two kind of work together good, not because they're forced to, it just is automatic. It just happens that way. Okay, let's see. But I think he doesn't want to get into one. You think he doesn't want to get into one? Well, then it's his loss, I think. What do you think? Let's see, let's see. Does he want to get it? The message is loud and clear. That you guys belong together as a solar power couple. But how you guys are going to come together is like, I don't know. The orange heart, Sunny, looks like so cute, and smiley face. Let me try it. Well, thanks. Yeah, so Sunny and I, we know what the orange heart means. The message is loud and clear. Yeah, but we share very good, you do share very good chemistry. That's exactly what's coming out in the cards. But I don't think he doesn't want to get into one. And, you know, I don't know how the two of you are going to hook up again. I don't know how the two of you are going to run in each other again. I know it's probably divinely guided and divinely orchestrated, and especially if you two are very good chemistry together. You think the universe wants to keep that chemistry apart? No, the universe needs that chemistry together. Because you guys have this natural way of doing something together that it's like the chemistry is extremely strong. You probably feel him from a distance. You probably think about him all day and all night long and even dream about him. And the story is on the other way. It's both ways. It's not one person's thinking about one person and the other one's not. That's not especially when we're dealing with a solar power. It's a solar. I can't even say it. It's a power couple that's moving forward right along, right in the direction you're supposed to be doing. Everything's coming along, and the message I'm telling you is loud and clear. It's being very clear. Yeah, I know he has a commitment. No, I know that. But sometimes we have to lay down our fears of the past, because are we going to allow what has happened to us in the past that created this fear right now at the moment to lead and guide? You're going to allow that fear to lead and guide your future? You're going to allow that fear to be the one that makes the decision for you? Are you going to allow that fear of being committed to this awesome, amazing, beautiful person, or him or her, whoever? Are you going to allow that fear to take away this happy ever after fairy tale dream of a story? Are you really? Are you really? Are you going to let that fear guide you? You're going to let that fear of what's happened in the past dictate what this beautiful, amazing story could be in the future? You're going to let that fear in the past stop you right in your tracks right now? Saying, that's too good of a story. I'm not going to go for it. No, I'm not going to do it. No, I'm not. No, because I remember what happened in the past. He likes you so much too. You have no idea. You dream about him a lot and think about him a lot. Yeah, and I tell you, and the same, he's thinking about you a lot. The first thing when he wakes up in the morning, within the first 30 seconds, you're the first person that comes across his mind. And throughout the day, he's going, my goodness, how am I going to go up throughout the day with all these thoughts? All I can do is think about her all the time. And by the time the evening comes, he's going, man, she's still in my mind. She's been in my mind all freaking day. Maybe I'll go to sleep. Maybe I can get a break from her if I go to sleep. Now I'm sleeping. It's like, now I wake up. My goodness, she's in my dreams too. Now, how in the world? You're already committed on this 5D level. What's it going to take to bring it into the 3D level? You guys are constantly on each other's mind. Constantly. Even when it feels like you blocked him or stopped him or vice versa. Even when it's like you've been turned away or turned down, it's like you still can't get this one out of your mind because why? Oh yeah, you're that power couple that's supposed to be together in the first place. We just got to rinse down those lower emotions, those stories that believe that we can't have this happy ever after fairy tale dream of a story to go forward. How can we just release them all? Let them be of the past. Let them not run my world. Let me be this awesome, amazing, beautiful person, this soul, this life that I'm supposed to be, that we're all supposed to have. You think we were born into this world to live this life of fear? I believe we were born in this world to love, to really feel this power of love, happiness, joy, laughter, play, excitement. You're in trouble now. I'm way back on the chat. That's my brother. You're in trouble now. Yeah, that's what you guys aren't. You're not going to get out of this. You're either going to keep living that. You're either going to keep living in that lower vibrational of the story for whoever knows how long, or you're going to make the change and flip the script around and say, no, I'm choosing to go into this higher vibrational story and living in love, laughter, play, joy, happiness, passion, and desire, and excitement. I'm excited because I know when I'm waking up, I'm waking up next to the one I've been thinking about all the time. I know when I'm going to sleep, I know I'm sleeping right next to the one I was thinking about all the time or dreaming about all the time. I know when I got to wake up, I'm going to wake up to that one. I mean, who said we couldn't have that? Is all of those lower vibrational filling of away? Let's see. Yesterday he kissed someone at the party and told me today and said I came to his mind when he kissed her. Yeah, and the kiss was trying to get you out of his mind, and it didn't work. So I didn't show I was hurt. Well, you can't be hurt if you guys aren't together yet, right? You'd only be hurt if you guys were together. I mean, we can't be hurting over over what's transpiring while we're apart. Oh. Yeah, oh shit, it is a test. Yeah, it is a test. It's a test to see if you can get him or her out of your mind. It is a test. It's going, and the test is saying, oh no, it don't work that way. It just don't work that way. It don't work that way. You were thinking about cutting him off today, but then I really like him. Aw, you were thinking about cutting him off. Oh my goodness. I don't know how you would cut him off. I don't believe that the universe would let you be at ease with that. Okay. I think you're being led back to each other. The test is what's going to do. Oh, 5D, yeah. But he pushes me away. Well, I wonder why. You want to ask a question, Kathleen? Or you want to ask a question for the cards? He knows I like him by my behavior, I guess, but doesn't do anything about it. Maybe he has done lots about it, but you haven't done anything about it. Maybe there's got to be more of a direct contact, a direct hit. Maybe it's still in divine order, and maybe the universe is saying we're going to divinely time this so everything is laid out perfectly. So those lower emotions are in line. They are in balance. Those lower emotions, like I'm going to pull out this deck of cards again because I'm going to show you what I mean. It's like when we get the lower emotions, so when we get the lower emotions to be calm within us, no matter what's going on, but we still have the fire, the passion, and the desire to move forward. When this happens to get to a balance, is what I mean by that. Let's see. Cutie, is he respectful? Is he? And no, he is not. He's kissing other girls. Oh, my brother. You're trying to make guilt get in the picture there. You can't be making someone feel guilty. That is a test. The universe is testing them. Yes, very much respectful. Aww. I question that, Cutie. Well, that's what I was thinking, Greg. But they're not together, so wasn't sure. That's why I asked. Yeah, well, that's it. If they're not together, you can't make them feel guilty for what's going on before they get together. I mean, come on. When he talks to me, he is respectful. Well, do you think he's talking bad stuff about you when you don't hear him? Yeah, deep love, right? I saw that. All right, and what he did in front of you was the respectful. I just didn't know if he was going into games or anything with the kissing and telling the pushing away, but that can be done in a different way and different reasons. Careful, Cutie. All right, I'm way behind in the chat still. Okay. Yes, Kathleen, so confusing, right? It's confusing because you guys are letting your mind get involved into the picture. If you guys are not together and they're kissing on someone else, that's because they're still trying to go through their story to get their story in line, in alignment, in balance for the two of you to be together. You don't want them coming in not being 100% certain that, that you guys are this power couple. You want them coming in knowing you guys are this power couple. Okay, so take the confusion out. Allow that to be the process. We have to trust in the process. Every little fine detail, fine comb of a detail has its purpose. The purpose for what? For lining those lower emotional feelings to become balanced so we can be starting to operate from the higher vibrational feelings as a way of life. Okay. Yeah, you do know him way more than we do. You sure, Kathleen? Maybe he doesn't see future. Okay. You can get hurt. Well, we can only get hurt if there is still pain. I'm telling you, when not unless you're empathic, but if you're and even the empathic can still learn and grow through the medicine woman ways, as we get so we're learning that that energy is from somebody else or came from somewhere else, and it's not our energy. But okay, back to Cutie. But all I want to know is he going to ask me to be his girlfriend. Otherwise, I give up. Ha 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 ha. If people can have different intentions behind the things, and if kissing other girls, there is no future. So, not necessarily a bad thing. There's not together yet. Okay, the girl went up to him and kissed suddenly, and he came to you and told you everything. Yeah. Well, they're probably challenging you too. They're probably challenging your disposition. It is a test. It's a test. It really is. It's saying, do you want what the universe has right here to offer you? Well, we're gonna challenge you. We're gonna have this other one come and kiss you. Here we go. See, we got the lion, we got the bear, and the bear goes, and now the bear is going to go tell the other lion, hey, so and so is doing this and this and this. Now, where was I going with that story? And so this lion's going, this person came up and kissed me, and I wasn't expecting it, and now they went and told that person, and now that's trying to put energy between the two of us. But when these two get together, it's like, there won't be no stopping them. There won't be no story to go tell that's going to hurt somebody. There's going to be a story to tell that's going to blow people's minds away to how this power couple got together in the first place. Yeah, it was one of love. It was true love. Nobody could get in the way. No, I couldn't get in the way. I tried to trick them. I tried to deceive them. I tried to get lust in the way. And it didn't work. So I'm going to go find my own mate. One that I can truly love. Yeah. I don't know where he is right now, but I know he's around somewhere. He's hiding. All right. Well, the cards tell the story, don't they? Okay, see, that's different because he kind of almost seems like he wants to see your reaction. Yeah, probably wants to see my reaction, right? He even asked me 1,000 times that I didn't judge him. Cynthia said, loud and clear is her answer. That's correct. And he could possibly be not sure how he feels, or still not sure how he feels, how you feel or he feels. He is clear, Kathleen, but I think he doesn't want commitment. Maybe just FWB. I don't know what FWB means. Careful, cutie. Well, I assume. After some time passes, you'll ask, huh? After, you don't want to seem desperate now. I tell you, he's probably already seemed like to you that he was the desperate one. But he wasn't. He wasn't. He could just see the power couple. Don't wait. There you go. You got the answer from my brother right off the bat. It says, don't wait. Woo, woo, woo. I see. It's kind of neat to be real with things, open, but I get what you're saying. Yes, I was always dropped too many hints past 3 days. Yeah, well, I tell you what. Maybe they haven't been watching. Maybe they haven't been listening for them to hear. Maybe they haven't gotten the message because they haven't seen it. They haven't heard it. But, yeah. Maybe. In the past 3 days. Never hold it in. Let it out. Let them figure it out instead of you. Of course, doesn't look desperate to be like, so what? are you looking for? It kind of shows you want respect. Correct. Cutie says, yes, Kathleen, I get you. Yeah, it is. It's not. It is about, respect. It's not about being too fast. It's not about being desperate. It's about, being real, being honest with yourself. You like this person? If they haven't heard your response in your way or whatever way you've gone about it, just know that they haven't heard the message. They haven't been on maybe your social media site at all. Maybe they've been doing their own thing, figuring things out for themselves. Maybe they've been drinking Sprite. Maybe they've been drinking water. Might as well get it all in there. Yeah. Pepsi's in the refrigerator right now. Getting cold. Let me see. That's right, cutie. You don't need to figure it out. You already know. It is about. There are direct links that there are probably direct links that that would get definitely in touch with them. You like me answering the real-time questions? I'm trying, Gray. I'm reading the chat instead of reading the cards, But we're going right along, right? What's MHM mean? Does it mean at this moment? I got too much pride now to be on a waiting list for him. Well, I understand. I mean, she probably don't want it. He probably don't want to be on a waiting list either. Probably just living his journey until the universe, the divineness, shows what's next. Maybe he'll invite you somewhere that's clearer, that the invitation is she. If we're reversing roles here, I'm going to unreverse the roles for just a moment. He has to make the offer because she's already gone way too far. Okay, now back to the role reversal. All right. Got to get all those feelings out of the way that's stopping you guys from connecting. It's all feelings. Can you just move them out of the way? Can you just push past them? Can you just, like when I get fearful, what do? I head right towards it. If I didn't, I wouldn't be doing this show, which I'm almost in 6 months. Next Monday, it'll be 6 months solid. I haven't not missed a show. In fact, I added shows where I'm doing Thursdays also. So, and how did I got into this is I ran right towards fear. Right towards it. I didn't let it stop me. So we need to remember when those lower emotional feelings come, it's like, here, I'm going to try to hold you back. Here, I'm going to try to trick you. I'm trying to rob your dream. Here, I'm trying to rob your love story. Here, let me keep you back under here. Like, go. Knock, knock, knock. Oh. My dog's probably going to come now. I'm surprised that she didn't. Maybe it's because I got my air conditioner on. She didn't hear it. I don't know. She's normally right in my face when she hears a knock. Maybe it'll take a knock at the door. It's got to be something different. Different from what has not worked. What's going to work? What invite? What where are you going to bump into each other? Where are you going to see each other? Where is it going to just happen where you just two are there? When does the universe want it to happen? Is it going to be soon enough? Well, that's in divine. Divine won't allow any disrespect to take place. Divine is after the best respect. Divine is after this happy ever after love story. Divine is not going to allow hurt and pain to continue to be part of the story. It just won't. Because that's not what either one of you guys are after. You're after this solar power. It's moving right along, and the message is very loud and it's very clear. Okay. Yeah, we're on the hotline, everyone. You got the hotline story. You got the truth of the story coming out right here, right now on your hidden love story. This is hidden love. It's a story that's hiding in the background. Yeah, we're talking to you and you and you and you. It's a story that everybody can see, the power couple. They all know that this is a journey that you guys are going right along. The message has been loud and clear. You're on the hotline. It's going to tell all. So, hey, what's up? How you been? Glad to see you again. Block him. No, it's unblock them. That's good, cutie, and respect for yourself. That's awesome. Make him want you more. I love it. I love it, Greg. No games. We want the truth. Reveal the truth. We're not looking for the games. We're done with the games. Those games are painful. They hurt. They're old stories. Old stories that we got stuck in for generations. Can we just unstick it for this generation? Can we? Can we just be the flip of the script for this generation and flip the script around to show people how we can live this happy ever after story as our main base of life? Of love, laughter, play, joy, happiness, glee, excitement, passion, desire, woo, 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 ha, ha, ha. Kathleen, I love the little angry face with the no ad games too, and Gregory giving hearts and green hearts. He's operating from his purest heart, you know. You want to mess him up as, you want to what? Him up as much now? You want to mess him up? I don't get it. Who do you want to mess up? I want to mess up as much now. Well, I don't get it. Kathleen, let us play head games. Message held for review. What, my brother cussing? Yeah. We can put him on timeout. What do you think? That will do it. Okay. Kathy is your girl for that. Girl for what? She's an angel. Cutie, you're so sweet, Cynthia. Aw, thank you. I'm so thankful and grateful. You're awesome. You're wowsome. How about that? Kathleen, she got her devil face on. Is that devil face? Oh, then she changed it to kitty face. Aw, meow, meow. I'm all messed up. Thanks to Kathy. You know, Kathy actually waking him up. Guys, that's too funny. Aw. Yeah, we all I love you too. I love you. I love you. I love you so freaking much. You guys have no idea how much I love each and every one of you. in this own kind of special way. But that power couple one, I mean, that's a hot love. That's like a fiery love. That's like a passionate love. It's like, my goodness, that's a hot line. That's loud and clear. It's like, man, there is nothing so hot. There's nothing so passionate than to have that power couple feel of a way going forward within your future, within your day, within your moment, within your way. Okay, let's see. I'm going to ghost TF out of him. You are going to ghost him. Aww. Kathleen's showing a ghost. That's great advice for you, Cynthia. Oh, to ghost him? Yeah. I've just been paying attention to my own stuff. I look at it right now, I'm at 1,000 subscribers. I mean, because, I made the 360 twice to come focus on me, and I have a lot of videos I've had to rehash and redo or just clean up because YouTube had what was that? Copyright on them all. I mean, over 100 videos. I had to, go fix the copyright. I thought I downloaded the music from YouTube in the first place, but I guess I have to download it from the right spot. Yeah, so, let's go back here. So sometimes, staying out of somebody else's stuff for a while helps you get your stuff in order. Well, I think that anybody would be damn attracted to you, and especially if you guys are the solar power, you're going to be attracted to each other like no tomorrow. There's with the one I feel like I'm a power couple with. There is so many things that are so much alike, and again, go to that tarot reader that I actually picked up and just go look at the picture of them. You'll see what I'm talking about, that they look like they belong together, and then they operate in this amazing way, and when they're operating magically, and and I bet you they're just as attracted back at you, that masculine and the Venom, and you guys are both attracted to each other just as equally. Okay, okay, he did say he was damn attracted to you. Straight to your face. Well, that was nice, huh? You're probably a mighty attractive person. What do you think? And you turn the mirror around, and it's the same for them too, right? You are, he is. Cutie, don't do it. He loves you. Like even with details with what he wants to do with me. Yeah, I bet you there's details you don't know. And there's some surprising details that neither one of you know. The universe knows, though. Okay, do them. It depends on what you would like, cutie. Yeah. Who knows what cutie wants? What do you want, cutie? What do you want? Obviously him. Oh my goodness. You guys are answering the question before I even get to it. Oh, my brother, he's too hot to handle. He said all that when having fun talks, but I guess he was saying the truth. Yeah, it's been truth. It has. Manifesting queen, hello, can I get a reading? Oh, well, we got a manifesting queen in here in the house. Okay, we're going to give you a reading. All I ask for is for a subscription to my channel, to get that free reading from me. and to like it too in the process. And if you feel like the message needs to go to someone else, share the video too, so we can get those vibes raising high out there in the world. Okay, let's see, where was I now? Wait, what happened to the block to block him? Oh, okay, great. I want to know more about when you're going to unblock me. Oh, I didn't fit in this world anymore. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's what Kathleen said the same thing. I said, oh my goodness, and that's what she typed. Oh my goodness. I did unblock you, but you blocked. I blocked you back. You're so funny. Oh. All right, Manifesting Queen, like and subscribe. Woo! Are we done with Cutie? Let's see. It sounds like that Cutie needs another card or two. Whoa! I guess so. Cutie, you got my back. Oh, thank you. I love you so freaking much. You have no idea. If you knew all the feels that'd be between here and there. And now we got Manifesting Queen in there. I just love it. You guys are so much. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, it's time to pick up. Oh, it says it's time to fly. Yeah, this reading's done. That's what it's saying. Pick up after yourself. That means you got to pick these cards up. It's time to fly because it is time to do what? Manifestation Queen. Woohoo! That's who I am. So we're gonna do you. You're the Manifesting Queen, though, not me. No, we're talking about you. I just like to bring me in there. Oh, you guys are so cute. Oh, Greg saying I'm sorry, and Kathleen saying please forgive me, and Grace saying please forgive me too. Oh, you guys, I'm blah 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 blah. You guys. I love you so much, Cutie. Thank you for coming to the show. Yeah. Take care. All right, Manifesting Queen. Let's see which cards Manifesting Queen needs to hear. Let's see. All right, here we go. Good luck. Bye, Cutie. I wish you an amazing things on your journey with the guy in general. You guys are funny. Kathy and Greg, lots of cats and dogs. They are. They're like my brother's a farm. He's got chickens and cows and dogs and cats. And then Kathleen, she's a farm. She's a kitty farm and some dogs too. You put those two together, you got a real big, huge farm. My goodness. If they were living next door to each other, you wouldn't know whose animals were whose because they'd be sharing the animals. Kathleen would be going getting milk from the cow. And Greg would be feeding the kitty cat some kitty food. Yeah, like brother and sister. Yeah, like that. Yep. All right, this is for still Manifestation Queen. Let's see what she's manifesting now. Oh, she's all tied up. Oh, what is she all tied up with? Let's see. Let's see what the journey is all about. Let's see. Maybe it's been a feeling like you've been all tied up. Because there's a butterfly over here that's wanting to fly freely. Let's see. We've got a Manifesting Queen. What's we got here for the manifestation? Oh, did you write down a question or you just want a general reading? I'm just really good at just pulling the cards, Yeah, I actually do better that way, I think. Oh, let's see. It has something to do with the throat chakra. Okay, so the divine feminine is kind of feeling all tied up, maybe a little bit, waiting for the divine masculine to speak his truth, waiting for the divine masculine to really put on his wings, to really speak what it is that he has to say to the divine feminine, so the divine feminine doesn't have to continue to feel tied up. The divine masculine really needs to speak his truth. He probably needs to come out and say, you know, I really love you. Let's see. Let's see. I see a divine masculine in the house that needs to speak his truth, and because he doesn't speak his truth, it keeps him all tied up, and then it kind of like keeps her all tied up. So now this is the divine feminine. She's thinking, she's going, now I'm thinking about this story. Let me see. I don't know. Maybe she's thinking about the wrong story. That's what she's thinking, the wrong story. Maybe she's thinking out there. Maybe she's thinking out to him. She's thinking out to him. Will you get your frickin' story straight? Can you just really come out and say it like it is? That's what she's thinking. She's thinking, why? Why doesn't he just let the butterfly out to fly? Why doesn't he let those golden wings lead him and guide him? Why is he not speaking his truth? Goodbye, cutie. Oh, did you leave? Take care. Okay. I thank you and I love you. Bye, cutie. Been fun. Bye, cutie. I wish you amazing things on the journey. Aw. Good luck. You guys are funny. Okay, I already read all that. What is feeling for me? What's a feeling for me? Okay, I didn't see the question, Manifesting Queen. What's feeling for me? What's feeling for you? Well, I guess I'm telling the story anyhow. I don't understand the question quite. What? Then there's a S. Feeling for me. What is so-and-so feeling for you? Or you want to know what somebody's feeling for you? Okay. What is so-and-so feeling for you? Okay. More like husband and wife. Oh my goodness. Not my kind of husband and wife. You guys. Oh, we got a dolly in there? Oh, we didn't see the dolly. Acquaintances. Lovers. Oh my goodness. Oh, my brother's always got to go past the line. He's always got to go over the line. You better be sorry, bro. You know, you can't push that button. No, you can't go there. You can't go there before the time is right. You can't just pre-do it, you know. It's like showing us what's... Okay. Yeah, so okay, here we go. We're going back to Manifesting Queen, to what's the salmon's feeling. Solomon. Okay, where we go. Yeah, so it's like she wants him to speak his truth. Okay. We got a thinking man, and we got a divine couple on the table for sure. We got the thinking woman going, man, can you just like speak your truth? And we got the thinking man, and the thinking man is like he's looking at these crystals. Maybe he's been manifesting you, you know, but you don't know about it because he's not speaking his truth. So since he's not telling you, you know, and you're going, come on, can you just freaking be real? Can you just like come out and say it? Can you just like make that forward movement? And he's going, man, goodness, I'm really thinking about this story. Is this a contract? Is this a contract we're supposed to be in? Is this something that I couldn't see? Maybe it's something I'm supposed to... Oh. These two bring a balance. These two bring a balance. But he's thinking about the contract. Well, I think it's a beautiful contract. I don't know why he keeps thinking about it. I mean, nothing's wrong with this beautiful contract except what the world the head wants to get in. Why does the head want to keep giving us that lower vibrational story? Why does the head want to not like show us what the truth of the story is? It's like, oh, come on. Divine couple. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Divine couple, they're both in their head a little bit, but she's saying, come on, just speak your truth. And he's going, I know I manifested this. So he manifested you, manifestation queen. He manifested you. And he's going, but is this a soul contract now? He's questioning the manifestation. Oh. And she goes, yeah, well, this is a woman that's solid. She's secure. She's whole. She's complete. She's beautiful. What do you think? What do you think, baby, huh? So why do you not want to, why would you not want to speak your truth to this beautiful, awesome, amazing person? Why? I mean, she is holding the coin, you know. She is the real deal. She is the true prize. And the masculine's going, the divine masculine's going, woo, she just made me hot. Woo, 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 woo. And she appreciates, so the divine feminine appreciates the journey, that she knows how to still turn him on, knowing that she is the prize. No. Oh, we got a Dolly in the house. I saw Dolly come in and retract a message. I don't know if they stayed or not. And did you catch the question, or did you? He confuses me all the time. He confuses you all the time. Well, that's because there's something that's not being spoken up. Because there's something that's not being out in the open is the only reason why confusion is in this picture. But he's manifested you to bring a balance forward. And that's something maybe you haven't been able to see. Maybe you haven't been able to see how he manifested you to help bring this balance within. And he does, maybe he does see your beauty, and he sees how grounded you are. He sees that awesome, amazing person you are, and that's what makes him so hot for you. And you're actually appreciating the journey as we're going forward in this journey. Oh, did Kathleen go? Bye. Good night, Kathleen. Thank you for being you. I would not have it any other way. And we got a Monica in the house. This is a free reading. It is free as long. All I ask for is a subscription. You subscribe to the channel, and I give you a free reading. Good night, Kathleen. Love you so much. Thank you so much for coming to my show every single night, every single time I'm alive for the last 6 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you so freaking much. You have no idea how much. I bet you have an idea, but not to the fullest. Okay. All right. So, yes, you can have a question here, Monica. Okay. Let's see, and let me just finish up with Manifestation Queen. It is, so she, like I said, she appreciates the journey. Here's the journey, you know. There are new amazing possibilities. There's new light. There's there's lots of doors, but there's this bright light for this one door because there's new possibilities. But and there's there's some moments that have had to happen the way that they have happened to allow the storm that was within. We've had to allow that storm to within to happen. But right now, the Divine Masculine's in the middle of resting and regaining his energy back, regaining his strength back. He's regaining his strength back so he can... so he's regaining his strength, and he's probably asking the moon for assistance. You know, he's like, okay, let me just. I'm taking this all in. I'm taking this whole story in. I see how I manifested this queen into my life, and I see how she like wants me to speak my truth, you know, and I see how she really appreciates the journey as we're going through, and I see how she really makes me hot in the process, and I see all these new, awesome, amazing new stories, this new light in the story coming forward. But we had to go through this tower kind of moment, this tornado moment, to really, really get all those lower emotional fields out of the way. So he's in the middle of resting. And maybe by the next full moon, what I'm going to say about that, is when doors to personal healing and happiness happen. So that's the final result with what's going on within your story. It's like, how many stories can be told for the same story? But, you know, but we're going to get all the stories out of the way, so it's the most beautiful, awesome, amazing story as you're going forward to keep claiming those stories that you know that are true. You know, keep holding your balance. Keep holding that beautiful soul that you truly, really are. Trust that the Divine Masculine is in the middle of his own journey to open these amazing doors that brings and knowing that when this kind of stuff happens, it takes some in-between time. It takes that rest time to allow it to transpire and to come into play for this door, for the door to happiness and personal healing and happiness. Okay. We got Dolly. Is Dolly still in the house? I got Monica. I know Monica's here, so. Will be a future between us. The doors to happiness, will there be a future between you? Hold on. Let me finish up manifestation. Will there be a future? Big happy changes are happening. That's more of a yes. Look at how happy she is. Look how excited she is. Look how radiant. She's allowing that shine within to shine outwardly. That was what I talked about within the first 30 minutes of my show, which is more of a talk show, is look at big happy changes, allowing that beautiful shine within to be shining outwardly. That is more of a yes to me. Okay. If you believe. So you have to believe in the story too, you know. But there are big happy changes no matter what's going to happen, but if you believe is there a future between you? If you believe. If you don't believe, there won't be. But if you believe there is, there will be big happy changes. Yeah. All right, that's what I got for Manifestation Queen. Woo! Looks like you got a pretty good story going there, you know. Yeah, I'm liking your story. All right, so does Sandeep love you? Sandeep, intention for me. Oh, good to hear this. You're so welcome, Manifestation Queen. I'm glad you're happy to hear. Okay, and Dolly and Cutie are the same. Dolly and Cutie are the same. Are they? Probably, I don't know. Thank you much, darling. You're so, so, so welcome. Sunny, you're the cutie. Okay, all right. So this isn't the deck I want. We're going on to Monica. Monica won. Oh, you're back. I am back for you. Kathy got me blocked. You already got blocked again. I see who you love more. Okay, does Sandeep love you? Okay. We're going to go to the Psychic card deck for you, okay? This is for Monica. About Sandeep loving her and Sandeep's intention for you. You're so welcome, Manifestation Queen. You're so welcome. I am so grateful to provide. Flipping the scripts around to a happy script. Coming together. Okay, so all right, let's see. Yeah. It's saying first we need to release control. I mean, there's a release that's going on. It's about having that light. See, the light that's inside of us. We need to let it out so it can radiate out, because the two of you are supposed to be coming together. But we have to let go of control of the story. It's like, even with my own personal story, it's like, okay, so I have my own story and it's developing and it's all in this divine order and it's all in this divineness. And then sometimes when we get right to the point of being together or something, maybe something will put a hiccup in it. And it's like, okay, now when the hiccup happens, myself, I'm always looking at what the hiccup actually represents. What is it trying to heal? What is it trying to release? What is it trying to allow myself to shine within, or to allow them to shine within? Because otherwise the normal person would say, oh, F this, because this happened, this isn't working. And that's trying to take control of what divine is actually trying to do, because it is about you guys coming together. It is love that's coming together. But so let's say, so if I would take out the thought process of the control process of thinking something was supposed to be different than the way it was, because there's this other part of me that absolutely is 100% certain plus 1,000% certain that this direction is supposed to take place in some way, somehow. But it's not necessarily by the way that I perceived it to take place. Maybe I perceived that it's about this 3D connection that's supposed to happen when. Yeah, it's supposed to happen, but when is the question. But if I think I'm the one that's in charge of the when, divine's going to show me different. So I take myself into the now, and I'm going, well, why can we not just be happy with how we're able to share the energy as we share it right now today? If the energy has to be shared in this weird kind of roundabout way and not that normal way, what we considered normal. And I tell you what, in the last 2 years, what is normal anymore? It's sure not the way that we thought it was, or not the way we've been taught it was, and not the way it used to be. Because we're not going back to that. So if we can release the idea of what the story it is that was in our heads that made us feel less than whole and complete, or made us feel like the story was supposed to go differently than the way that it actually already has, because it's been divinely led, it's been divinely guided, because divine is making sure this story is in balance. The divineness is making sure this story is of light. The divineness is making sure that this story radiates from the shine deep down inside of you to radiate outwardly. So bright, we're bright. And divineness wants to make sure that we're coming together when the love is truly there, from releasing those old stories, those ones that don't serve our purpose anymore, because we were trying to control the story by putting a expectation, or putting a this is the way it should be at this time. I tell you, anybody I tell my story to probably today about why I made my 360 turns, they're going to all go, well, what the fuck are you even interested in this, excuse me, interested in this if this is going forward this way? Well, because I trust and believe in divine so much. It's not worth for me getting upset. That's divine protecting me, not blocking me. Divine is leading me, not stirring me in the wrong direction. Divine is guiding me to this togetherness to happen in this magical, beautiful way. Back to the show. Good night, Sonny. See you soon. Are you leaving, Gregory? Good night, Gregory. Night to you too, Mr. Greg. Yeah, I'm probably keeping them up past their bedtime hours. Let's see, 12:30. Yeah, I know Kathleen, 3 hours kind of bit for her, but for Gregory, I don't know. He's probably got other things on his mind now. All right, and we're back. We're still on Monica. Is that who I'm reading for? I know what story I'm reading, so. Yeah, Monica. Oh, whoa. Oh, don't touch the screen too much. Yeah, it is about giving, and it is about giving and receiving at an equal value, that both parties are coming together, giving as much as the other party is giving on an equal value, giving on a loving value, giving on the receiving value, giving on the giving value, that you're both actually able to give and receive, where we're not like blaming the other party for anything that needed to be released from any way of life has controlled us by operating from those lower vibrational ways in the first place. And we have many years of operating off of that lower vibrational way as a way of being. So, we can expect the release to be big. It's giant. It's generational deep. So we have to allow room. We need to allow room and grace for these you two coming together, where you both are actually giving and receiving as an equal value. This is still for Monica, which is probably in Deep Tarot. Deep Love. Greg's side story. So I find it interesting because we have the divine masculine that's having to release, and we have the divine feminine that's having to open up to the truth. But look at, he's releasing the old stories, and she's opening up to see the truth in the story. Like how they so similar. To see the new vibrant story in the story. Let's see the rainbow colors in the story. Let's see all the vibrant colors. The reds, the yellows, the orange, the greens, the blues, the purples. Let's see all those vibrant colors. Not just I was going to say not just the dark stories. Not just the dark stories. But let us seek the truth by releasing the old. Seek the truth by bringing in the new colorful rainbow stories. Releasing the old dark fears. That's the way we used to operate because we've been controlled by operating from those lower emotional feelings that the masculine's in the middle of releasing them. And the feminine's in the middle of seeing what the truth of the story is. What is the truth of the story? Is love. It's still love. Love is still on the table. It's always been the truth of the story. And look, it's because you both deserve this reward, this bright light. By, you're standing above the rest. You're on the tallest building of them all. And the light is shining so bright, so radiant. You're full of passion. You're full of desire. You're full of radiant light. Maybe that's where the masculine is he's releasing this old story to get to this part so this love story can come together in this most beautiful way. So love is coming together. So you're both giving and receiving as equal value. You're getting over those darkest fears. You're going into the colorful way of life. Woo, 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 woo. And the divine feminine is seeing that as truth and seeing that the old stories that we've been controlled to believe in are being released right here, right now, today even. So embrace this world. Embrace this story that I've laid out here, right here in front of you, as truth. Believe in this story. Release any story that's trying to control this beautiful, colorful love story from coming together. Embrace it, because there's nothing but love. The green heart, look at how abundant, look at how radiant it is. And again, simply love. And again, 3 times love. Share the love. See, the heart, we had to put the 2 hearts together to make it whole, to make it complete, to bring a balance within the divine masculine and the divine feminine. It says, listen to the story that was just told, and that gives you the answer you're seeking, my dear. We got a Dolly in the house. Dolly, come back. Yes, you may ask, you may ask. And Monica, I hope you really enjoyed the reading for the night. I think it's so beautiful. I want to cut that one out of my show and post it everywhere because it's so beautiful. How many times, look at how many times it confirmed your love story. It confirmed it by bringing the 2 of you together in balance, which I talked about through the release. It confirmed it with simply love. It confirmed it with sharing the love. It confirmed it with love aboard, bounds. And it confirmed it with love. And it confirmed it it's just confirmation. It's a love story for sure. That's your hidden love story in this show today. All right. So, will S increase his romantic feelings for me in the future? We got another S in the house. All right. Increase romantic feelings. Mm-hmm. All right, this is for Dolly. Dolly. We got Dolly in the house. Dolly wants to know if S, S, smiley, simple, will increase romantic feelings. Willie? Will he increase those romantic feelings? Will he come out of hiding? Will he show his true feelings? Will he allow that passion and that desire to come out and shine for Dolly? Let's see. We want the romance. Relationship and empathy. Okay, this is the answer that came. Realization and emphasis and courage. So once S, okay, hold on, I'm going to get more. Once S realizes how much S needs to emphasize the romance that S has for you, then S has to gain up the courage to move towards you to end the cycle that has happened up until this now. We'll read this all night long. Yeah. So S is okay to end the error of maybe there's family maybe there's family ways out there. Maybe there's a family that believes the structure is supposed to be this way or that way, and because of family, maybe S has to make some adjustments or some movements within the error, in the generational deep stories. It's got to move things around, which rearranges the whole family structure. It rearranges the whole body of the whole structures, because the belief system within the family is so intensely like, this is the way it must be, it's got to go this way. And so S has to come to the realization with emphasis and courage, because he's not only got to, make his move towards you, he or she got to make that move. I like you. I like you too. I felt the energy right there. Woo, woo, woo. So making sure that that the family way of belief system through generation deep, it has to be shifted. It has to be moved around. And so S has to have the courage, the awesome, amazing courage to step forward, because it's generational deep, the way the family believes. And that's when we have to say, you know what? I know my family thinks it's supposed to be this way and that way, but this is my life. Can I just live my life? Can I trust in my intuition? Can I really believe that, I can end the way it's been, which is pain and suffering and not working out to the fullest? Can we just change that way of the error or the way of the past so we can bring this awesome, amazing story forward? Thank you. We got another queen in the house, Sienna, queen. You like my energy, and I felt it right there. Oh, thank you. And Dolly, oh yes, is from a strict family. Look at that. Woo, woo, woo. Look at it. Yeah. That's what is. So that's what it seemed like is going on. To maybe there's. Well, maybe if they show you too much romantic feelings before they figure out what they're going to do with this family way of being, they have to figure out that they're going to be okay with whatever the family is going through, because they're actually starting to claim their life. Yeah, maybe having to take care of parents and having to overcome decisions. So there's to me, S has to make, I mean, it's a big move for S. It's a big move for S it's ending the whole generational era, the way things are going. And it's about, the generation is our body. Because it's talking about body changes. We're changing the whole structure. We're changing the whole structure of what the family believes it should be. And even to the point of maybe S has to feel like they're responsible for taking care of the family, taking care of the parents, because now that S is the child and they got family members there, and goes, I got to take care of this, I got to take care of that. But maybe S is going through this big major decision process because S has to change the way of the past. We're not going to live in their story, you know. They've been miserable, they've been mad, they've been upset, they've been angry, they haven't been happy. And S has found his happiness, but to be more romantic with you, S needs to like allow the generational story to be laid down and put to rest. So he's got to take care of himself. Yeah. Got to take care of himself. We're going to see a little bit more what S wants to say to you, okay? Okay. Shh. I'm going to tell you. What would S like to say to Dolly here? Whoa. Without all the family dramatics going on here. What would S really like to say? If S could flirt with Dolly right now, what would S say? How about that? What would S say if S could be real romantic and flirting with Dolly? What would S like to say? What would we say? Oh, my God. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'll put on a little commercial just because I'll be right back. We're going to see from the hidden truth, okay? We're going to see what S has to say to you, okay? That S, how can S be more romantic or going to get more romantic? Or if S could be open without all that clutter in the background, what would S say? What would? Let's see. Give us a clear message. This is for, I hope that you can forgive me one day. Aww. Yeah. So maybe he's not being romantic because he feels guilty. And you know, it doesn't do us any good to feel guilty. So I want to be more than friends. So now he's flirting with you. So he's trying to be romantic by asking for forgiveness first. And he wants to really be more than friends. Really, he really, truly does. He really, truly does. how would he allow me to be his happiness? Okay. He's becoming a better person. And let's see what else S would like to say to Dolly. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. So Dolly, he may have had to let you go because of those generational past things that are going on in his whole storyline. And because it's like a transformation, it's even going back to the reading before that, it's about a transformation, like they're having to release these old stories that don't serve us today in this day of age. And he's really asking for your forgiveness. I'll forgive you. Just forgiveness. I mean, it's easy to forgive. It's easy to love. S really wants to be more than friends with you. And S wants you to know that you've really, really, really helped him become a better person. S also wants you to know that right now he's got to heal. That's came up in the other reading too, about time to re-rest. It's time to rest and reconsider. When we go through tower moments, when we go through big moves and shifts and change, which he's going through, especially with changing generational genes, a way of believing. Even in my brother's and my story, we're changing generational ways of believing, and it's not always easy. It's like it's freaking tough. I mean, we're going through 6, 7, 8 years of generations of believing that lower, less than story. I'm back. It says, I'm laughing because you said, yes, let's sneak and see what he has to say. You read and guessed me right, but the message cards don't resonate. Okay, they don't? Okay, all right. Dolly, you read and guessed me right. And okay, we are talking stages. He never left or anything. Okay, all right, so, but let's see. The message cards just don't resonate. Let's see if these cards will resonate. These are love cards, love oracle cards. So there are stories that are in there somewhere within the mix, whether you guys are together or not together. There are stories that are in there that are in the mix that has hurt the heart, that has made the heart ache, it has made the heart pain, and those stories are having to be laid down. Those stories have to be laid down to be put to rest. Those stories really have to be laid down to put to rest. And with those old stories, with those old aches and pains, it's kind of hard to make a more romantic move towards you or with you at the moment until that completion happens. We need to allow that completion to take place. Yeah, it's almost like there's been stories in the mix somewhere. I know that you say that that part of the story wasn't for you, but, and let's see, let me go back. He never left or anything. And hello, Nav. And S.A. confuses his feelings with me. Is that another person? Now, are you just coming in? Okay. And yes, maybe he is not over his ex. Yeah, it just seems like there is a heart that is in pain, that still is having to be put to rest. It does look like there is some other person's story that's in the mix that needs to come to a completion. This is talking about completion. This is talking about completion. This is talking about endings. This is, putting this heartache of a way to rest. It is about a separation. It is about something, a pattern. Maybe there's a pattern that's going on with the ex, Here, let me read a little bit more. Hold on. And this is what's in the middle of the romance, okay? Yeah, because you actually have the key to his heart, okay? So this stuff, I would say this is probably the story that's making anything not be any more than what it is there's the pain of the past that has happened, and it hasn't been fully released, and it really fully needs to be released, to be put to rest, to come to a complete to come to a completeness, because it is the breakup, it is the separation that puts the pain into our heart. It's like, to me, is when we move on from one relationship to another, that the separation that's divine getting in the way. Divine says, okay, that one's over. And we need to move you forward because, we got this other story to share with you. And the other story is about welcoming love in, not welcoming this one. That story of the past, it hurts, Can you go relive it? I don't think within this lifetime. Can you? I don't know. That's not, the cards are just saying that there's this story in the past that really needs to really be, put to rest. Meaning, we have to be okay with the things that have happened to the past. The way that things happen in the past happen for a reason, and they happen exactly the way they happen, even if it did hurt our hearts in the process. And it's almost like Divine's way of coming in and says, we need to break this one up for this one to happen, because what's coming forward is the key. It's a welcoming and love, meeting the one. Open your heart to getting together it's perfect for the two of you getting together. Will it come to a completion? Yes, maybe he is not over his ex. Oh, it's just a thought process. It's if we tell ourselves the right story, once one departs our scene or our story, then the pain isn't so great, because I believe every journey, every freaking journey I've been on has been divinely guided, has been put there in place for the right, most accurate answer to come forward. And so we can actually grow from it, so we can actually learn from it, so we can actually find that divineness and love that we're really looking for, is what Spirit's telling me. Okay, what was the next question? You had a question after that. Will it come to a completion? Well, it says it is going to come to a completion. It says the deep hurt is coming to endings to a completion about the separation, about the breakup. So the answer to that question is yes. And that's all taking place right now, even as we're talking. The hurt, the pain in the heart is coming to an ending to bring a completion to the ending story. It's bringing a completion to the separation. It's bringing a completion to the breakup. So the new love can open up the heart for the two of you to get together. Watching, looking, stalking, perception, focusing out. It's just a matter of time, my dear. That's what I get for you, Dolly. Yes, they are on and off since long. Yes, now it resonates well. We just had to get the right cards going, right? And so will it come to completion with his ex and be much more romantic involved with you? Well, of course. Okay, the completion's happening with his ex because he's choosing that. I'm so done with this ex story. He's choosing that. Not because I say, the cards lay it out that way. You know, he's choosing that he's done suffering. He's choosing he's done feeling lost. He's choosing to stop grieving about what was, that, you know, it has come to an end. I'm putting it into the grave. The completion is happening. The love is, because the love's coming forward. Okay. Now you want to know about the romance. Okay. And Casey, Dolly, made me pull my deck out and do a reading on yourself. Oh, perfect. I love it. Yes, he told me that, too, that he is done. Yeah. So this journey right here is still it's like it's in the middle of happening. It's like sometimes it takes time. It's been happening for a little while, but when maybe he's been afraid. Maybe he's been afraid to move forward because of the past. That's what it said. He's been afraid to move forward. And it says that there's a relationship evolving to the next phase. To the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. There's many options and decisions of unconventional and string-alongs and one-night stands that could happen, you know. That's what, hold on. Oh, that's what his ego is thinking. Okay. Yeah, mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds. And relationships do reflect our wounds. So, if I am making your wound come out and feeling painful, it's reflecting a wound that is already there before I came here to tell you your story. I think it's just, okay, we're going back to Dolly. I'm still on Dolly, Willie. Be more romantic. I'm just saying, give it a little bit of time. There's healing going on. There's a completion that's just in the middle of taking place. And you know, when you're in the middle of that, sometimes you are running. You're running, and do I run this way? Do I run that way? It's like I'm running. He's running as fast as he can from that old energetical field, because, and a part of him is like, you know, I don't know if I want to, I don't know if I want to get into another relationship right away, because you know, because of the fear, you know, but can I just put my sunglasses on so you can't see that I really am interested in you? I know that we got the keys to each other's hearts, and I know that we mirror off at each other, and I know that we have this butterfly within that's ready to fly in this awesome, amazing, beautiful, awesome, amazing direction. I know it's going to take us to the next phase, but can you just give me a little bit more time to heal this inner child as I go through this growth of letting go of this ex of mine? That's what I get for you, darling. Okay, Captain Starship. Woo, woo, woo. And we're going to go to Made Me. Okay, Casey Anna, did you ask a question back there? I think you did for a reading. I know you already pulled your old deck of card out. Okay. Cannon like a cannon. Okay. Oh, what we have is Nav will essay confess his feelings for you. Okay, if you, please subscribe to the channel for me to do a reading for you, because that's why I do my readings for free, is to build up my subscription channel, please. And then we'll go over to Nav, and I see. That's why I need advisors like you. Aw. Well, I'm here every Monday and every Thursday. I start at 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I go on until, you know, the chat stops chatting, or I or I stop. One of the two. But oh, hello, Nav. Okay, I'm going to do your question next, and that was, I just looked at it. Okay, well, S.A. confess his feelings for you. Yeah, I want to know that one too, you know. Can we just do a reading for you and me at the same time? Let's see. Willie will. Well, this is the only deck I know that has yes or no. Let's see. Okay, will S.A. confess his feelings for Nav? Hello, madam. May I ask? Oh, you're going to ask a different question? I thought that was the question. Is there a different question? Okay. All right. Thank you for the subscription. And we're going to go back to S.A. confesses his feelings for you. Let's see. Does S.A. confess feelings for Nav? Yeah. These are the same two cards came out earlier for someone else. Big happy changes if you believe. Okay, we have sometimes. Okay, like this is divine phenomenon. The divine phenomenon is radiant and it's operating. This is the shine within. The shining within is radiating outwardly, so it touches everybody. And you have to keep believing in your story. You have to keep believing. That means sometimes we have to make room in between the movement of the confession not happening to when the confession happens. We have to keep believing. I mean, the minute I believe my story's not going to happen, guess what? I start turning around and I start going a different way, and that story is probably not going to happen because I stopped giving the energy into the story. No, same one. Okay, so it is about allow yourself to continue shining, that bright, radiant shine that you are. Allow that shine that's within you, allow it to keep shining outwardly. Allowing yourself to be true to that awesome, amazing, beautiful soul that you really are, because you're a wowsome soul. You really are wowsome. Wowsome. Not a wowsome soul. And you have to keep believing. We have to believe in this awesome, amazing, wonderful, crazy love story that the world has not truly allowed us to believe it even possibly happening. But we have to believe in our own story that we've all created within our own journey at going in this beautiful, awesome, amazing direction. So, okay. So S.A. confesses feelings to you. So I would say yes, but you have to keep believing in the story. Because if you make a U-turn and go the other way, which you could, you know, but no matter what, you're going to radiate. No matter what, you're going to shine. So, you know, It's a side story, as my brother says. Oh, there's too many side stories. They didn't line up. All right, hold on. I'm not all done yet. There we go. Yeah. So it is about weighing things out, allowing things to come to a balance, allowing the lower emotional feelings and the higher emotional feelings, allow it to come to balance, allow you guys to make a compromise with each other, because the answer is yes, which I already said it was, right? So we just got confirmation that it is a yes, but it is about compromising. It is about allowing a balance to come within. We need to allow the whole story, to allow this happy, abundant, radiant, amazing, big happy changes to take place. And you have to keep believing that this is happening, because a balance is coming between the two of you, and the answer is yes. So, is there someone in his past, an ex or someone he is currently involved with romantically? Oh my goodness. Let's see. Is he involved with romantically from somebody in his past? Now you're questioning. This is, let's see, take action. Maybe somebody in his past is let's see, take action. What I see is that there's not something romantically taking place. What I see is some type of peaceful resolution taking place, that, that he's probably taking action to make sure that the story that's between the two of them is being peaceful within his soul, being peaceful with his mind, body, soul, and spirit. That's what he's in the middle of taking action with this ex. Okay, and Sunny, are you still in the house? And Captain, Starship. Jesus is always right here with us. Let's see what he has to say to us next. Here, let me see if I can... Hold on just a second, everyone. I don't know. Well, I'm going to get some help there, so. Look, there's the clear answer to Is there someone in his past, his ex or someone he is currently involved with romantically? And the answer is no. He's only taking action to make sure there's a peaceful resolution going on between them. Lots of stories tonight. So I hope that answered your question, Nav. I think it was pretty direct. So I didn't see Sunny come back. Sunny might have fell asleep on me. Not on me. No. She's all the way across the world. I don't know how to block them. If I do that. All right. Anyone else? Anyone else here? I think 300 seconds. How long is that? All right, let's see. Let's go on to another story. Let's see. All right, let's see. Yes, thank you. May I please know his current feelings and thoughts about you? Well, let's see what these cards have to say. So. It says, join the party. Join the party. Everybody wants to know. Don't wait too long to join in on the fun. This is the moment now. Glazing at the moon. Happy dreams. See the magic. So it's like it's saying, like when you're looking up into the moon, it wants you to see the heaven and discover the joy in this limited way. You know, he's seeing the joy in the picture. And he actually dreams about you too. And when he's dreaming, it actually takes him to these happy spots, and he actually can see the magic. When you stop to look, the magic appears in unexpected places. I think he's thinking magical things about you. He's dreaming about you. When he's glazing out at the moon and just meditating out into the world, he's thinking about you. He's thinking what a magical journey this is. He's thinking what a magical story this is. That's what he's thinking. He says, come on, join the party. Let's join the party and keep the magic going. Keep this music, this beautiful, awesome, amazing love story going. Because why? Because it's amazing. It's awesome. It's magical. That's why. Because it's magical. It's a magical journey. It really is. As long as you believe in this magical journey that's taking place just the way it is, that is divinely planned, it's divinely guided. It has this big surprise for you that you can't even see. You don't even expect. But this magical journey is going to keep showing you how magical it really is. He thinks you're magical. You're so welcome, and I'm so happy to make your day. I love reading the cards because I'm going to find the magic in the story somewhere, somehow, no matter what they are trying to say. I'm going to find the magic, because that's what I'm meant to do. All right, everyone. So if there's no one else, if you want a reading, you better hurry up and speak up, because I'm getting ready to say bye-bye, butterflies. Till next time, alligators. See you after a while, crocodiles. So I love you all so very much. Thank you so much for coming in and joining the show and asking all the questions and listening to all the beautiful answers that came out tonight. Remember to allow that shine to shine within you, to allow that shine that's shining in you to shine so bright on the outside of you. Remember to keep believing in your fairy tale dream of a story, because nobody else is going to live that fairy tale dream of a story. And oh, Sonny, I couldn't figure out how to block that person above, or that Barney guy or whatever, if you could take care of that for me. And I just really love to be here to give out my happiness, my laughter, my playful ways, because I really believe that the world needs a little bit of uplifting, and it's my gift. It's what I know how to do easily. But really keep believing in those dreams, because there's a lot of non-slayers out there. They'd be happy to take those dreams away from you, because they never learned how to step into their fairy tale land of a dream of a story, to keep believing in that awesome, amazing story that you have going forward, that you're living right now into your life, that you've actually created it, that you've actually manifested it, you actually asked for it to come forward, to be right here within your life here now today. And as the process is going forward, as your journey, as allowing your happy ever after fairy tale dream of a story to come forward, remember the in-between time, that we have to give it space, because the universe is doing this rearranging, this readjusting and remolding and putting things into the right proper balance, into the right proper place, so it could be this awesome, amazing, beautiful love story that has attracted you to here in the first place to this channel, is to find that awesome, amazing love, that hidden love within yourself. That's what we're going for, is finding that love within yourself, so you can attract that awesome, amazing love out there into your life right here, right now, today, because you kept believing that life was more beautiful, it was more whole, it was more complete than that old story that's been fed to us within our lifetime. Keep believing in that fairy tale dream of a story, not because you want to be deceived or anything, because you know that you can pick up on the right energy. You know that you can find that person that kind of operates just like you, in the same kind of way, in this kind of doing the same kind of thing without even trying. You guys just do it in that magical way. Will he surprise me on my birthday? So we'll let that be a surprise. How about that, Nave? We'll let that be a surprise. Will he surprise you on your birthday? Will you still be in the area on your birthday? Will you still be nearby on your birthday? Will he surprise you before your birthday? Let's let that be the surprise. I love you all so very much. Until next time, Thursday, 9:30 p.m. Join me back here again to go through this journey again, to see what beautiful, awesome, amazing story lays down on the table for you, so you can find the hidden love within your life right here, right now, today. Claim it. I love you so, so very much. Till next time, bye-bye. Okay. Where's... My mouse don't want to let me in. That's because I'm always having a good time. And thank you so much for being here, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much. I want to thank you so much for staying till the end, because it really helps with all those clock hours on the YouTube to get those 4,000 hours that I'm after to help build my subscription up and my time on YouTube. And I want you all to remember to live your love story today as if it's already here. I want you to live, let what you do and be the romance of your life.
and live from your passionate self, because that's where love resides. It resides within ourselves. Let that love within ourselves be found, and let's radiate from that point of view. And if you'd like any coaching program, or if you'd like any tarot readings, that information is down below in the description. You can also go to my webpage, which actually gives you more detailed information about the coaching, and it gives you more detailed about the tarot readings. But if you want to go right to booking a call with me, then go to Vista Books and book it.